All right, what is up? How we doing? Hopefully you guys are having a good Thursday evening. We're back at it, Best Bet Live. Some high stakes cash action to get underway here with our 25-50 no limit hold'em cash game that we have for you tonight. And you know, it's gonna be a party on the table. We got a party in the commentary booth. You got myself, Ryan, also known as Country, joined by not one, but two masterminds of the game. We got Professor Trey, and we got card room manager, Best Bet Orange Park. It's been a while since we've had him, and Mike Kruger.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
What better time than WPT to sneak on over?
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. But yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys being with us, and should be a fun, entertaining 25-50 game tonight. Yeah, looking forward to this.
Yep, we have a couple empty seats, but they filter in very shortly.
Yeah.
And we're going to start off with a PLO bomb pot here.
Like, they only get the deal once every hour, so you can still tip them.
You got the button, right?
Yeah, I know.
Double board Omaha?
Yeah.
Yep. Starting things off
Lee
with
said
that
he was only
no board
playing to get
PLO bomb pot.
No, I'll play anything.
We don't play literally. We do Omaha all the time. I like Omaha bomb pots.
I don't like a hold on this.
Yeah,
It's
I
kind
like
of funny
Omaha
that George is
I
a
don't know how to play
pretty
Omaha,
much
but I
pure
like
hold'em
Omaha
player,
pots
but he
better,
does enjoy the PLO bomb pots.
Look at this. We got all 6 hands in there too. King Jack 8 on the top. Queen Jack 8 on the top. King Deuce Jack on the bottom.
Yeah, you can see George's equity is the highest among the hands, along with Wolf's.
I'll take Lee's 36% myself.
On the line. Oh, Lee did have a set up top on that. Scary pair of boards, though. George now King's full on the bottom board. Definitely liking his hand a lot more.
Assuming he goes half pot, trying to keep multiple players in there. He knows he's got half this pot locked up, wants to take it multi-way to the river. Instead, only one caller.
Nobody showed aggression, so just not likely anyone has trip kings. Oh, George. Okay, he did bet the river.
2 pair of 4.
Yeah, bet big. Get Lee to let it go. We're going to see George scoop it.
Is that the top? Yeah.
I'm the dude.
That's when I had 2 pairs, but I had a full house on the other one.
George had a chance for some sneaky scoops, and of course, very good chance to move Lee off the top there as well.
Yeah, 9 on the river, brings in tons of straights.
What are you doing?
Yeah, if Lee doesn't have a straight up top and doesn't have any hands on the bottom, it's out of there instantly.
Yeah, so the last player that we are waiting for is Nikki.
Yeah, Nicky, we'll just pass Nicky too, please. Yeah, that will. You can see.
You got a big blind down there? Lee, you want some wine?
No, I will do it. I don't want to do it. Okay, people.
How you feeling, Shane?
Good,
how you feel?
No, I'm not scared.
Tired?
I just don't want to look at bet.
So Mooch has made his way to the table
I
now.
don't want to look at bet.
And this,
Okay, put it to you. No way.
No Vaseline.
Ben, you know the last day, call me, come to me. He said, you guys do it again, I'm going to kick you out. Because we drink the 3 o'clock in the morning with a fucking cold bottle of wine like that.
as I was saying,
They
you
watch
get a lot of multi-way flops in this career.
He said, drinking wine out of the bottle? He hiding, he said, we hiding there. Okay, I was really drunk. I was really drunk. And the band was like, you want some wine? Still have some wine? The whole bottle there?
They were like tired.
Yeah. Like that.
Passing it back and forth.
and the next day, he come to me and said, you guys do it, okay? He go, keep me out.
Thanks, bud.
How was the river? He was very drunk. I was very drunk too. And
Players settling in.
The whole bottle of wine sitting there.
I could imagine we're going to see a lot of action in this 25-50. It will eventually turn into a
So I just,
straddle game pretty often.
Hold the whole bottle was like that. And then we put it heads up. We'll probably drink that 5-6 bottles.
Early position raise from Mooch. Makes it 150 to go. Goes with the 3X open. See a domino effect. Multiple callers as we go off to the flop.
The school of limpers for sure. I see a 3 on the end of that flop.
See a lead flopping bottom set.
Got heads up with Mooch to the turn. Mooch adding a gutter now.
That's why we see Mooch put in the call after lead bets again. Go up to the queen on the river. Mooch checking it over now. Lee deciding on what to bet for value.
Goes big.
Stops. Full pot.
Very polarizing line. Already find 3 bets on a 3 Broadway board. This is polarizing on its own. But add on to that betting over pot. Is Mooch gonna flick in a super light call here?
I mean, the flopped flush draw did miss, so maybe Lee's trying to represent that he had 2 hearts, blasting at it each way. Trying to tell the story that he's bluffing at it here.
Mooch's line is super capping, hasn't even put in a bet himself post flop. Does find a good fold though.
Tough holding that ace with no hearts. Good bluff catcher.
Yeah, the 5 is a kind of unblocker too.
What's up, Nate? How are you? Good to see you.
Better late than never. Nicky making his entrance to the table, so everybody's here.
Yeah.
Never really a sweat though, as there was a list of about 20 more names itching to get into this table if somebody didn't arrive, but here we are.
For the next bomb pot, you'll get the button and we'll rotate it opposite the regular button.
Yeah, I was confused. Cool. Sorry, buddy. 150.
What's up, Tom? Hey, buddy. How are you?
Mooch gonna raise it up. Announced 150. Going with that 3X open size seems to be the current standard.
Yeah.
Folds all the way around to pot's big. He's gonna defend with the 8-6 of clubs.
That's a red bag.
Imagine we're not going to see too many heads up flops.
Yeah. Okay.
This hand will have a little bit of action going for it.
See continuation bet from Mooch. Todd obviously going to call with second pair.
JK? Okay. Yeah.
Quick checks on the turn.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Looks like Todd fired out the river bet. Mooch happy to put in the call with top pair. Gets to take it down.
The Roadhouse.
Anybody unfamiliar with Todd there, next to the dealer in that 9 seat, plays very fast.
Yeah. He's facing a bet. He's likely to call or fold within 2 seconds or less.
Him and Mooch have some history for sure. A lot of these players on this table have played against each other on stream and off stream.
No, not you.
Todd and Mooch have definitely battled, from what I remember. Quite often.
Yeah, you could say that for a lot of different pairings on this table.
Yeah.
You're going to see a lot of deep history play out. And probably some very hard to understand hands, but consider their history, it'll probably make sense. We'll flop in second pair here.
Do we have teddy bears again, or is this something different?
C-bet. Looks like you C-bet quite big,
You
too.
want to start that, Georgie?
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about it.
We were waiting on Nikki. All right, guys, stand up, game's on.
So you had to show, right?
Yes. And 8-3, right? No, 8-3. No,
If you tell someone to show, you gotta put 500 in the pot then.
stand up, game's on. Yeah, We tell someone to show 500 dead in the next spot. 500 dead in the next spot.
Already spicing it up
It'll be Nikki who does it, so it's perfect.
with the stand-up or the knit game.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I got the audio all cleared up for the most part. Let me know how you guys are hearing everything okay, if it's coming through good and everything.
5 bottle wine?
Please let Country know. Me and Trey can't
Free,
fix
right?
it.
5
Not
bottle
tech
wine?
savvy over here. At least for me. I don't know about you.
One bottle. One bottle's on. Let's get a bottle.
Already. Huge open from JK
Please drink it, I'm paying.
from late position.
Was a straddled pot. That's why you see him go with 500. The $100 straddle was on.
Yeah. I think that's already the effect of the stand-up game, too, starting. Trying to get himself out of it right away. Middle pair versus second pair.
9-7-4, 2-spade flop. Gonna see JK continuation bet when Mooch checks it over. Mooch holding 8s, second pair on this board. Happy to put in the call.
Now both adding open enders.
They action turn.
Swamping
Offsuit
each
6.
other's outs. Both should just be happy to show their hand down for the most part.
Yeah, both have showdown value for sure.
I brought coffee.
Mooch's 8's going to take it down over JK's 7's.
Stand-up game dynamic's always so interesting to me.
They're only getting $40.
Because you have that disparity. Players that have not yet gotten out of the stand-up game versus players that are safe.
He said already.
And also, like, in person, you have to announce it. Like it's a big deal. Online, it's like stealthy.
Yeah, online is stealthy.
Yeah. In person, it's like, oh shit, this guy's going in his bag. He's ringing out online.
Yeah, definitely have a feeling there's not going to be any short of action on this table.
Anthony, I don't think I've seen any instance, at least on stream, where he's lost a stand-up game.
To this day, he says he has never lost a stand-up game.
But there may have been some "I've won, but at what cost" situations.
No, the wine doesn't sound. You got paper.
Todd was in a pretty tough spot.
Yeah, but you can still order that.
Only 40 big blinds given it's a straddle situation.
okay. I didn't
Really
know.
screwed that
I didn't
home.
know.
You can charge me.
Try to slot lead. Oh, did you do your lineup yet?
Yeah.
Mine, I fucking hate, man.
I hate mine too.
Like, it's so hard to get players in there. Like,
It's hard to get players in there. It's so hard to get players.
Make sure you
in
get
there.
that
Like, I
game
just
up
feel
tonight,
dirty not having
Commanders and
Mark.
Eagles,
Yeah.
for some Thursday night
I
football.
Brown.
Queen 7 flop, 2
I
suit.
captained, mine's much
Missing
worse.
both
You've been doing the
players.
tournament lineups. I've been here this week. I captained,
JK the 3-better.
off an injury.
Right.
Stronger
I only
range.
have just 17 touches, but
Right.
like he was a little bit on the cheaper side.
Easy C-bet and take, given
I don't
the
Nice.
hands were
He forgot to show.
He forgot the shit.
Nice.
Oh, whoops.
We have our first no show.
already in this queue.
Yeah, I'll
Yep,
send you one.
JK forgot
I mean,
to show.
I was thinking about adding some.
I assume he took the aggressive line pre-flop because of the stand-up game, then immediately forgot to show down. We got the straddle staying on it yet again. Action starts in Roadhouse. Looks like he's
Yeah.
assembling a raise from under the gun.
Yeah, this game is a de facto 25, 50, 100 already.
So it makes it 250. We're going to see Mooch call from the button. And then here we go, 3-bet from Lee. And as much as we know he may play aggressive in the stand-up game, he wakes up with a monster here. Fortunately for him, neither of the opponents have a real hand to stand up to it. Lee was obviously praying to get action with his pocket kings.
So as of right now, the only players safe are Mooch and Lee.
Sure.
So Lee is still safe.
Nice kids.
Still undefeated in the stand-up game.
100 and 0 now, I
Must
guess,
be nice.
give or take.
Got him good last night.
Crossed again?
Again. This time he didn't give back.
How much?
40.
That game?
JK gonna put up the raise at 300 here. Queen 9 suited.
Going big as there was no straddle on this hand. Just trying to take it down. Probably show his hand this time and be safe.
To have a very good day.
But Wolf going to defend out of the big blind with an ace. Ace 5 offsuit.
If he called me the
They go to a 10 deuce deuce flop.
Paired rainbow board, just always hard to hit.
Easy C-bet for JK when it checks over. Wolf correctly going to defend with the ace high.
That's why. That's
Getting
how
spades on the turn.
Yeah, JK is going to keep firing, turning the flush draw, I would assume.
I was
Off, you have to
Good
show.
card to barrel on.
that was crazy.
He goes big. Full pot size bet, yeah. Wolf's going to let it go, and JK gets away with one.
Most time I don't show my
This
bluff.
time he remembers the
I
show.
don't show. It's crazy. He trying to wall me on the river. He on top 2.
I go through phases where I show and don't show.
Sorry. I didn't know. I didn't want to say anything.
I
didn't
just
want
stopped
to rub it in
showing my
like these
bluff
guys
and
did.
everybody's like begging me to show it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I guess he wasn't bluffing, he didn't show anything.
Yeah, he didn't show. He didn't. He had
Yeah,
it.
it's like, all right,
It's
fuck
stupid.
you,
Yeah.
I'm not showing anymore.
Yeah, same. I've done that too.
Then you like run with a sick bluff, and you're like, okay, I have to show this.
He gets to raise it up pre-flop from late position.
This.
Everybody
was
let
the
it go.
reason We got 60K.
100 straddle was on this time around.
can't prove it. But
See Lee getting some respect this go around as he is safe in the stand-up game.
It's wide open off the tee.
The reason for players have put in a late 3-bet. Wow, JK flopping a monster.
But there's a lot of water.
Has
Yeah,
him
you
totally
can't
dead
really.
pretty
I mean,
much.
you know, you get fun of
Continues slow playing it,
But
checks
the
it over.
greens, man, the greens
See
are
Lee put in the
like-
continuation
I mean,
bet.
some of it's just like ridiculous. Like you can't put the ball above
Both
the
these
hole.
players are
You
safe
can't.
in the
You
stand-up
just can't.
game.
You're not gonna do that. You're gonna
Rather straight up. They go off to a 7 of
That
diamonds turn.
require like it plays really short, so you can like.
Lee slowed down, checked it back this time around.
I
Or
play the
JK's
white.
going to go big again.
I'm a bad golfer.
No reason
so.
not to.
I'm not a good golfer.
Go for the maximum.
And you forgot to show.
But
Where are you guys staying?
But Lee lets go of his
I'm
king high
saying,
pretty quick.
like,
And
I don't want to say exactly what I'm saying.
that 3 out of the last 4 hands going JK's way.
Yeah, I was thinking. I'll tell you where I was thinking of staying. I wanted
So
to
far,
stay.
so
There's
good.
A place called Pontevedra
Stand-up game could take some time, maybe.
Inn, but I was just like, I don't want to make that drive today. I was really tired after golf.
That's my hometown. That's
Pontevedra.
yeah, that's my hometown.
Yeah, that seemed like it. Like you can get like an oceanfront view and like walk on the beach and stuff.
Yeah. We stay in Jackson.
Yeah, but it's like a 30-minute drive from here, and
Alright, George.
I was cutting it close as it was.
Raising up to 300 with the queen jack offsuit from early position.
I'll come again. I'm sure.
Roadhouse looking down at ace king.
The weather down here is incredible. When I
Again, we
left
see the
home,
big open. There was no straddle.
very fun.
Here comes the
weather,
3-bet.
it's like
That stand-up
40
game just kind of
degrees.
creating a ghost extra straddle in the pot.
I love this house.
3-bet gets it done. Anyone with the large size as well, being out of position against the large open. He gets to take it down and shows the ace king. See how things shake up now that half the table's safe, half still at risk.
Yeah, the stand-up game effect is so strong that I think Roadhouse would want to get it in pre with ace king, whereas
Especially out of the small blind.
when you want to get in a normal game, you wouldn't really want to get in ace king offsuit for 150 bigs from an early position player. But because of the stand-up game, because of, I'm sure, their history as well.
Yeah,
Knowing how George will play,
he was going to dunk it there. And Wolf here with the 7 deuce offsuit.
Awesome, yeah, that's a great
Roadhouse going to
spot.
call from the button with the queen 9 suited.
I really enjoyed it being there.
It's kind of funny, like if you're safe in the stand-up game, you almost want it to end so you can get your payment. But also you might want to punish the people in the stand-up game for having such loose ranges here.
Loose range and punishment highly involved in this one. 9-7 deuce.
Yeah, the opposites happen here. Top pair versus
Or no,
bottom
not
2
number
pair.
11, sorry.
Oh, and then a reversal again.
And it's the offsuit.
2 pair be
queen.
2 pair with a flush draw board and a lot of straight draws. You could see this all going.
Yeah, this one's going to balloon up.
Yeah, that's
Super dynamic board. Wolf's going to go big,
Nearly
as he
full pot.
should.
Do you ever,
Allows
have
Roadhouse
you ever like,
I've laid up.
Put in a
Roadhouse
big
could
raise
jam it
himself.
himself
Get to the end.
reasonably.
it's just such a tight
narrow as
show.
fuck.
He
Yeah.
could jam it himself. He could go like
You like,
3.2K
I was
or
gonna say a
so.
little over 3.
And like take
Do
like
something to induce the shove.
Looks like he might be clicking it.
Or
2,900.
I have swing ideas, but they don't always.
No, me neither.
Click it
but, like,
to
I
min
know what my
2400.
natural shot shape is, and it's a
Puts
draw.
Wolf in a weird spot.
It would play really
See
good
the
on that.
you see the click it on
Like a
this type of
5-wood.
board with the draws on it.
A lot of
if I
times he
didn't
would have,
carry the
you know,
stuff,
queen
like,
X
you
of
can
hearts
get it
here,
there. It's
naming
like
his
a-
own price because he would get check 2 on the river.
I just think it's a lot of super strong stuff, even though that's hard to
Bunkers
believe.
aren't really that punishing. They're not.
Maybe that's what you
but
do.
I'm
You
a
mix
bad
in some of the
bunker
weaker
player.
stuff with the strong stuff, and
But I'm
I
used
get
to like
points if I'm in the
Puts Wolf in a real tough spot.
Craters.
Like even if you had
My
a
home
combo
course
draw
is
here,
die
you wouldn't really
course,
want to get
and even
stuffed
if you're
on
like
after
crazy
doing this raise on the
You guys are
turn.
playing tomorrow. You're gonna.
we're playing the die
Does
course.
just flat.
The day he just need a 1 hour late quick. He can make it 3.
off to the river we're going to go.
We can try to add a
And
four.
a heart's going to probably slow both of them down.
Yeah, that should end the action. Completes possible straights as well.
Todd, if you want to come, I can try to add a person.
I believe Chase didn't give Wolf his right change.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Check and check. So
Yeah, nothing neither player can do really but check it on the river.
Yeah.
Roadhouse queen 9, going to take this one down.
Oh, heart came on.
Could have ended a little bit better for him if Wolf decided to go with a jam on the turn. As played, Roadhouse. Scooping a nice 6K pot. Very fortunate turn card.
fortunate turn card, but a little unfortunate river.
I mean, fortunate that Wolf raised up pre with 7 deuce.
That too. Yeah.
Hard to be upset about scooping in 3K with that hand.
Tried really hard. Good old college try.
That's the funny thing about like a hand like bomb 2 pair. It's so good, but
So susceptible.
it can go sideways so many ways.
I already have. Yeah.
Oh,
Lee got to open it up under the gun with Jack Deuce of diamonds, or Jack 10 of diamonds. Looks like the $100 straddle was on this hand again. Got a couple of callers. And now George puts in a squeeze.
Squeeze.
From the big blind. This might get the job done. Roadhouse clearly a non-believer. Thinking it over at the Queen Jack suited.
Knows George is very capable of a play like this.
Just not quite strong enough of a hand to defend it. You can tell he didn't want to let it go.
Yeah.
And well,
one thing Roadhouse knows is just very much domination concerns. Chance to hit a jack or queen and be behind a lot of hands.
I like poker rooms better than casino.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course.
I don't have to play that.
Most poker
JK
are not this, like,
did
they
defend with the
don't
7-4, but gets a pretty terrible
Yeah.
flop to stick around with. George c-bets the ace-high board and gets to take it down.
Another player out of the stand-up game. We're left with only Nicky, Wolf, and Todd.
You have any
Attempting
college,
to
George?
be safe and not have to pay the bounty out to everyone.
That's not really Todd's MO. We haven't seen him wake up with any playable hands for the most part.
He's kind
God
of been
knows
on.
he's itching.
He's also on kind of this mid stack too, because a lot of people are straddling 100,
Or does it move at all?
and
Or?
he's just on about 4K right now.
Sometimes like
When someone opens 500, that's a big proportion of your stack.
If the line's moving in your favor, you're probably onto something.
Not quite 400, but a 300 open here. And
Me?
we talked about Todd getting itchy to get in there. Puts in the call from the button with 6 deuce of clubs. Wolf's original open with the Queen Jack of diamonds.
you know what's
So Mooch and Lee defended. So 2 players out of the stand-up game, 2 players in.
I chopped one because I got it at 29.
I got one at 29.
Queen 4 deuce, 2 spade flop. Nobody's holding spades. You got Wolf with top pair, backdoor diamonds. Lee gut shot, backdoor diamonds as well. Todd just bottom pair. Todd's going to get out of there after Wolf puts in the continuation bet. All those players behind.
Yeah.
Now just down to 2, Nicky and Todd.
That's good.
I doubt they are. They're getting a host.
George, give him a bear. George.
Oh, sorry.
So you probably have big limits then. Like they'll let you bet a lot. I mean, you're probably not betting like massive.
Me and Nicky.
So
Like if you, like
each pot for Todd and Nicky now just has that invisible extra 8 times the bounty in it. The difference between winning the hand and losing the stand-up game.
If he keeps winning, he keeps winning, they will. But he'd have to win a lot if the line's not moving.
It's like if it comes around to Todd with like ace queen, he probably just
They
jams.
definitely don't want to book winners.
Here's my problem.
Wolf opened him again to 300.
I would do like I put in too many bets. Like I start to like I want the
Get
action.
overconfident,
Yeah, exactly. So I'm overconfident. I just
I know,
That's
yeah,
my
Roadhouse.
volume's on high.
Roadhouse.
I
Yeah.
actually win a bunch. Like,
yeah. You bet like everything you feel instead
Yeah,
of just like the
exactly.
strongest like
Yeah.
opinions.
Yeah, if I
We're
could just
running
stick with
good.
like
It's like crazy, like a game where there's like this one game where the cover, like they had to get a touchdown, there was like a minute left on the clock, so they should just knee it, and somehow the kid.
But also that game we were up a
In
bunch
college,
at
they don't
halftime.
always do that.
Yeah.
Like the line at halftime was like 34, and we only need to cover 17.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
need
yeah,
that
yeah.
touchdown late from the cover. I was like,
Not the
true.
best
We got
flop or
unlucky
10.
these.
oh, I was about to say, so
That's
the line moves a lot in my favor, but sometimes it comes back. Like Mac is so weird. Like I've never seen so much like
Line
changing.
movement,
Like
yeah.
I don't know why that like is so hard. But
Might be getting manipulated.
I actually get to go on because I have a host at Hard Rock. I get to go on Sean Khan's yacht next week.
Oh,
That's
Corbin
cool.
got invited to that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Is he golf?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited. I've never been on a yacht.
No, I said. I thought you said Corbin. I think you said golf. Oh no,
Roadhouse
Corbin-
C-bet
Corbin
does
got
take
the
it
same
down.
day.
Do
He
you
got
like look
invited
into
to Sean
coaching
Khan's
at
yacht.
all? Like when you're ranking? Do you like know a lot of the like unique tendencies of coaches? Because I feel like if you wanted to like find a like really like easy live betting, you could like in college like you can like in college they don't always play to win. Sometimes they don't play like in NFL they always play. You'll never see an NFL team score a touchdown when they can get a field
You
goal.
pick a game, I pick
End
a
the
game.
game.
Yeah.
But college
But I
teams
was
do
on your
weird
side. If
shit,
I was betting it,
and
I would have bet
it's
this.
all coaching related.
All right, we see Todd open it up.
Make it a
Goes
G.
with the size of 400.
I told him a lie that
Six Mooch.
OU was going in against the wind.
Definitely thinks Todd's opening light, which he's correct about. Puts in the 3-bet from the
No,
button.
you go ahead.
Fortunately for Mooch, Lee wakes up with a monster.
Michigan.
Yep. 4-bet
No,
incoming.
there were a couple Mac. There was 3 Mac games last
Yeah, you're
night.
right.
Who
We're
was it?
fading Northern Illinois. Akron.
Yeah,
Akron, yeah.
So, the entire first quarter, Akron's going to this win and they're a passing team, so they can't throw the fucking ball at
If
all.
Lee didn't 4-bet, Nicky might have that ace-5 suited.
Yeah.
The new aces.
So dumb. Like, and it was so bad, the announcers were like, oh, they'll be much better in the second
Yeah,
quarter.
I mean, we'll see stuff
And
like that.
they dominated the second quarter. They almost like, they went down the
Akron,
second
wait, no,
quarter.
Akron,
Zips.
You don't see that.
I bet Akron second half yesterday. I'm not kidding. I bet Akron second half.
Yeah, like I said, we're on them for the game, and I live bet them at
Akron plus
and
14
they
in the
dominated
second
the
half?
second quarter.
No, we got plus
Maybe I'm
41.5 on the first quarter.
Maybe
yeah.
I'm confusing it with another bet. I bet a Mac second half yesterday. I'm telling you, man.
I want to take the Eagles tonight. but I'm-
Toledo. I bet Toledo second half. Sorry.
I want to take the Eagles tonight.
Akron. I don't. I mean, it's really tough to win betting NFL
Yeah.
on like the same day. Like, you want to have a chance to be in NFL, you have to bet early in the week.
I saw the one game they played ready.
Like, that's just
Yeah. They've been turning it up.
JK opened it up.
Right?
It's like Lee's the only caller so far from the button.
Who doesn't have a
Still gets to wolf. He puts in the call out of the blind. So 3 ways we will go to the flop. Comes down Queen 8-8. Rainbow board.
Just being Todd.
Did you bet Jake Paul yet?
Yeah, a little bit. I can't get that much on.
Oh, really?
I can't find
The
it.
limit
Everything's
order?
tapped. All the
books are tapped.
Yeah, I'm getting like 1,000 here, 500
Lee in the
here,
lead.
500 here.
On Hard Rock, I'm curious what like still. Yeah, I'm curious what they'll take for you. I mean, you have like a pretty like good history with them, so.
Yeah, let me know what you can get on that.
You know you should ask. Ron.
Really?
He's got huge limits.
Oh, really? That makes sense. I should have.
They were looking at
6
10,000
stays best, and he's going to take it down.
to win 5,400.
Yeah, you said bet the house on.
Yeah, I mean that's where we're at right now.
So move the button
Yeah,
forward.
Really hope the market-
Where's the bump up?
No, he already gave it to Mooch. Move the actual button to Mooch. We'll move it back to Nick. And then it goes to George.
Oh, so it goes this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes opposite of what the regular button.
So new dealer coming in means players will do another double board Omaha bomb pot. Full table this time around, so it could be a little bit more fun.
Killer. Never, ever are we doing a whole bump up.
I would rather have PLO on top, but I didn't know who here played.
I made the nuts one of the bomb pots the first floor. Yes.
And the bear is not part of this. Just in case.
You saw the Eagles line move to 4 then, right?
Yeah, move the forward, start the day. It was actually at 3 at one point.
Yeah. I think we just win, but I don't know. I just don't.
And the
I just have the
over,
over. I have the
I see over keeps going up.
I got it at
49 and a
48.
half. It's 49 and a half now.
I got it. I saw. I got it at 48.
I just want to win this lineup just for once. It's still be stuck.
Right, so you're only down 200. Well, 300 if you got 100K, but you're stuck 200.
I lost 1K to Richie. I got extra spread on last year.
Another water.
It feels hard, man.
The coin flip. Spreads on coin flip.
Especially when you don't listen to me.
Wait, what did I not listen to you on?
I'm guessing something, because, oh, it was only the
All right, everything's
Giants.
settled in.
Oh, yeah.
Off to the boards we're going to go.
I watched that
And the
first half.
Vikings. I missed betting the Vikings second half, too.
Let's see what potential action we have here.
Nancy, got you money there?
Everything's loading in. As see a king on each board, so
Yeah, Lee has king 5, so king and 5's up top.
obviously a pair of aces for aces down low.
Nothing terribly strong out there. Does have Roadhouse with now 3 pair on the bottom and a flush draw and an open ender up top too. So a good two-way hand. And Todd, oh, never mind, I thought he had straight, but I was adding boards together.
I think he said pop.
Hey man, there's a will, there's a
I
way.
heard you say it afterwards. That was I'm not used to being able to say it. It doesn't usually say a number after a ball.
Mooch has a pretty meh hand, but nobody is really calling.
I mean,
say, you have a great block.
Poor hands.
That's tough. Someone else.
That's a good card.
Yeah, that's definitely a good program.
I don't have any. I mean, I had a hand on top.
Hey, you should have lost.
The best I had was a haircut. I had 10-6, 7-3.
I had 8 on both.
I mean, you know,
I wasn't continuing.
you got blocked.
Remember that hand that John played? Where he got in the middle set? One block.
Yeah. Gets to drag that one in all by his lonesome. We'll be back to the normal no limit hold'em action again. It's a 25, 50, sometimes 100 straddle game. Coming to you live from Best Bet here in Jacksonville, Florida.
He was the one who cut
In
that.
case you missed the intros half an hour ago, my name is Mike, joined by Trey in the booth, and then Country from time to time. He's been floating around helping the table out while we sit here watching the game along with you guys at home.
Middle set, nothing, no redraw. Nothing on the other board.
I remember that. I won't forget that for a while. When he like banged off like those gut shots on them. You remember that? It was a big bomb fight. It was all in.
Oh, he did? No, I don't.
Yeah, no. He got it all in with a gut shot on both boards, and he hit both of them.
That's sick. The one I remember is the Jack Kemper steal.
I remember that.
And he runner straight.
Oh yeah, okay, no, I remember that. I thought this was 3 members.
Yeah, no,
I remember that.
I had tried to tell people, I was like, he bluffs a lot. And like,
Yeah.
I'm getting to his bluffs. Not
that.
that.
900 in the 4, fold 67. He just gave up.
We do see Nicky 3-betting here.
And a call.
Chance to get out of the stand-up game and avoid paying a bounty here. Heads up with Mooch.
Get a mooch.
Check.
Oh, good flop for both. Open ender for Nicky, middle pair for Mooch.
Huh? You just give up that.
If you saw my hand, you would have gave up too.
All in and out in the 4.
Once or twice.
And
Quickly all in.
right at twice.
There.
Alright, good to go.
You got me, B. Probably.
Nope, not yet.
Okay, cool.
Nicky adding a flush draw on the first run,
I got there.
and he gets there.
Sound like yours.
Look at all these bets, top.
Ace king.
Jack 9 of diamonds.
Oh, I mean, you have a big hand.
Yeah, I have a big hand.
No, it's good.
Let's not get there on the second run out, so
But I get a pair
Make sure he
for
doesn't
that.
have a straight
You do
fold.
get a pair. You can still
they are going to chop it up. But as I said, Nicky won the top board. And that's what decides the stand-up game, and he's now safe,
At least I got
thanks to a
the
fortunate run out up top.
Yeah, that actually ends the stand-up game because there's only him top left.
Boo.
Yeah. All the way.
So it's off
pair. I
now,
was
bro?
like,
Yes, it's off until
That's on.
he comes back in the box.
And button's good.
got there the way I didn't expect it.
Is the bumper count or no?
Todd, you don't lose that game a lot, man.
I don't think he lost it the entire time last time we played.
Straddle, I lost one.
And a straddle.
I lost one too. The one that sent me packing.
Fold and one.
To start.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, we just started.
302. Fold 3. Fold 4. Fold.
So we not start yet. Until the next leader.
Yes.
Fold 7.
That way it's not constantly.
Yeah, yeah.
Fold 8. And call 9.
I saw
3 players.
here on a fucking massive stream. He's one of the funniest.
Oh, yeah, I think that was a while back.
Oh, is that what that, has that one been at Bally's? Has it been around for a long time?
No, well, they
That's better.
they tore the Tropicana down.
Yeah, that was back in
They imploded it, or they're going to. They moved to LA. That stream.
If it says big bet, then that's the one that's done.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, I saw it at Bally's. I didn't know.
Here.
They're still airing.
Their production is horrible for like as
players.
big as games as they get. It's crazy.
Check that.
300, call.
Check.
Check 2. And check right. I love fucking with you. It's so fun.
Not go with some deuce on the river. Nicky's jack will stay best, but see if he wants to bluff at it. Nobody does.
I have no hand.
So neither Todd nor Mooch had a hand, but
That was a bad no loss.
often you find that on these 3 Broadway boards,
Yeah, you're actually right. Jackson.
people don't really want to take a chance and try to bluff at it too much.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like I said, I hate mine.
I'm last place every fucking game.
I actually cashed for 300 last
Yeah,
time.
you did.
That's crazy. That's I think in a single entry. No, I had a $500 cash. I'm getting fucking.
I cashed for 400 one time.
Yeah, sure.
But all it takes is one.
You can go with just 5 pumps.
Okay.
The NFL showdown on tonight's game.
Fold 1, fold 2, fold 3, fold 4.
Look at that crazy. What time was that? Million, right?
Yeah, he did it twice.
Did it
Yeah, he
twice?
did it twice. Yeah, Chris hit a million
Really?
twice. Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he
See
did.
if Roadhouse
I know.
No,
One time.
wants to go big or small at the size when it's 3-bet.
5,
he told me twice. I have it in a text message.
Bluff versus
I
cutoff,
can bet you the actual answer.
definitely go both ways.
He told me in a
See
text
what's going
message.
anywhere. Puts in the call pretty quick.
A lot of people like to flat a lot of hands to kind of 3-bet big and polarize.
I think
In this case, I think Roadhouse is mostly 3-betting, so goes small.
Maybe he hit something else big.
Yeah,
The
maybe he
actual
hit something
bluff,
else
yeah.
big. But
Queen
as far as
7-5,
fantasy
2 hard
goes,
flop. Saw Wolf check it over. Roadhouse gonna put out a continuation
I
bet.
went half with Big Mike. And,
I would guess Roadhouse is doing this with close to his whole range.
He got second place.
Especially for that size.
In position heads up on a board like
It was
this.
800.
That's it?
88.
Now on
So
the
we
turn,
went half.
Suit deuce.
jacks are definitely in the thin value territory.
Just gonna check it back for pot control.
And then
Not
I was
terribly
like, what do we do
vulnerable
next?
either.
He's like, I'm just gonna
Now,
do it.
especially a non-hard river. Real easy for Roadhouse to just put in the call if Wolf fires at it.
What is it? What is the
Hey,
bet?
tell him how.
Roadhouse
Tell
has
him
I always
why.
think bigger
one of the
ones 'cause, like,
strongest hands he would check
Yeah,
back
yeah,
the
yeah.
turn
Tell
with.
him why.
Aside from slow plays and
Or
force.
check back the turn. You're inviting this river bet.
Dave, he got like
Giving your
first or
opponent a
second and
chance to
$100.
float you
Oh
up.
yeah, yeah. Dave has a bigger score than
There
me.
is the call from Roadhouse.
But I
He's
do-
gonna
I
get the
was
good news.
about-
He got the maximum here.
It was just that,
Pretty
like,
much
that, and I really like
exactly won the maximum against what his opponent's hand actually
You're gonna
was.
hit so many things, right? It's like,
Old school theory of poker. If you play similarly to how you would play if you saw your opponent's cards,
I got screwed a couple years ago. I would have won 100.
you're typically making the max.
The guy asked the ref if he was on the line. The ref told him yes. Then he threw a flag after my guy scored a touchdown. So then a different guy scored, and I only got 10K. So I would have got 100K if like that, because it was like
That's
in the game.
I know what game that is. I'm on Georgia's side here.
Yeah, the Chiefs game.
And the ref,
No.
I remember
Talking about Washington last year,
Yeah, yeah, he asked the
17.
ref. It was
Maybe somebody else here had the same player that George had for a nice
I
outcome.
was so annoyed. Like he literally.
Tell him,
At first, I
George.
was mad at him, but then like afterwards, he came out and said, "I asked the ref," and the ref didn't deny it.
Tell him, George. It was bull crap.
I remember the one Rasheed Rice one, I think it
Still
was,
got 10.
for the
Because they're always
Chiefs.
so close. Like
It was super dramatic, but nobody scored a touchdown on that drive, so it wasn't. My reference was off.
but that's very good.
No, I'm definitely on George's side. Ryan Robinson scored the touchdown, but they called it back. Don't even get us started. The important thing is George is right here.
Daily fantasy is a wild gamble.
Bet 100 win 20K.
Yeah, something like that.
And that way, it's no sweat if you lose, but if you
Yeah,
win,
yeah.
yeah, who cares?
And if you're getting very close, you sweat.
308.
It's just, it's crazy. Yeah,
That's fun.
That's more fun. Yeah.
That's more fun.
Heads up.
1-1. Yeah, 1-1, and you can beat the two. You can beat the two.
Flush draws for both George and JK on this turn. Does not get there.
Well, it's the king.
Both players just looking to show their hand down.
They probably let you bet a lot. Yeah. There you go. Well, you know.
I wasn't even paying attention to how much George bought in for, but he's in full cover the table mode.
I mean, if he has like relationships with some, good accounts.
I mean,
It's definitely his MO.
I know.
If he didn't cover up the start, then I'm sure he
Not like
He would definitely add on.
score like that. Yeah, I think it's something new. I don't know how to bet like this guy. how many you are, something like
Player
that.
pro.
I have AJ. The only thing I did bet was AJ Brown's over tonight.
They're awesome, dog.
They do
I bet in the NBA.
Huh?
In the NBA.
I'm so bad.
Really?
I
Yeah.
just don't know anything.
Yeah, I love betting in the
Oh,
NBA.
really?
I don't really like football as much.
Do you do spreads or player props?
Spreads, totals, player props.
I was thinking about betting the Mavericks minus 8.5, but I don't know.
Oh,
I
that's
feel like
three?
I'm betting the bet.
300, yes.
That's where I get in trouble, betting the bet.
Betting the bet, yeah.
Raise it
Luckily, we have a big
1,300.
home game where else I'll probably
Yeah,
bet
that's what I say.
bet.
I would have a few thousand.
Mooch with a real hand of
I
3
have
bet.
no feeling either way.
Him and Roadhouse, obviously a checkered history, so
You're playing.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
can easily see
I
this
can't
one
remember last time I
erupt.
didn't bet a
Yeah.
part-time game.
Could see the GM from Roadhouse maybe just saying, oh, Mooch, you don't have it here. You're full of it.
The stand-up game is off, I believe.
Yeah, I
We
believe
haven't
they're gonna
seen
wait
Mooch
till the
get out
next-
of line in any way, so that's why Roadhouse takes
300.
pretty standard low variance route.
That's how we are.
I got a feeling.
Mooch bet a minuscule amount on the flop. 300 to 2,700.
Roadhouse Turbo.
So,
Turbo Monk.
Yeah.
It's like, this is to help
If Roros
me,
had a
like,
backdoor flush draw, he might have tried to peel one, but under pair, no backdoors.
Yeah, definitely. So I've never been on a yacht.
No shot.
That's sick, dude.
Chin's coming back.
You get seasick?
No, I take 100.
You get plus one?
Chin in here.
Yeah, my wife's coming with me.
Oh, really?
I want to play with him.
He's probably gonna take
It's probably
He's seeing if
hilarious.
he can get more people. He's gonna take me.
back in. She just didn't answer.
He probably
That's
thinks
pretty
they're still
sick. They have
playing.
like a-
He's probably still trying to
Stuff inside.
sit. Did you see that where you kept trying to sit it? Who was it? Chin?
He sent me like 30 chip requests. Oh,
He was out of chips and he kept trying to sit in. I'm like,
Yeah, I got all
like,
these
buddy,
messages
like,
when I
how,
asked him to
how,
get out of the table.
you think it's just gonna let you sit in randomly without having chips?
Yeah, he sent like 120 chip requests.
Remember that day where I think I sit a million or something?
Straddle punt. When folds all the way around to Lee's big. After he limps, Nicky raises it up from the straddle.
Heads up.
I'll be heads up to a Jack 7 tray flop. Top pair for Nicky, bottom pair for Lee. Lee checks it over. Nicky c-bets and Lee puts in the call. 9 of spades on the turn. Gonna slow the action down as it goes check, check.
Nicky backs into a straight lead with just bottom pair minute kicker.
I thought he was talking about Dave.
Not much of a hand at all.
Just checking
Like
it
how
over.
he's talking about the call time.
Nicky starts assembling the bet.
Call time, 20
Lee
minutes?
zips
You're
it
like,
into
sure,
the
yeah,
muck.
we'll quit in 20 minutes. He's like, wait, what do you guys mean? You're quitting
Look
in
up
20
anything on that board.
I figured out he was
Oh,
talking about it. I was
he
like, oh, no.
hopped on, and I'm like, we're just gonna be stealing your money
Oh yeah,
because he can't defend. So I'm like, we gotta just sit
Yeah,
out.
I was going to go in there and just be funny because you both were sitting down, but I was like, then I had to give like.
We had, like,
Oh, I
a-
had my phone right in front of my face in case anyone
Yeah,
sat
yeah,
down.
yeah. Like I said, I was just
thank
going
you
to
for
do
protecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to do it to be funny. Like,
Oh yeah, sorry.
Right.
That was my fault.
I
I'm
wouldn't
like,
actually
we're not
want
about to
the
lose
money.
$20 every 3 seconds.
With the button in
Yeah,
the
so
suit.
basically, like, I was driving on like 95, and I got hit with the call time when I was down 20.
Yeah, that's.
I think that's
Because I won a big pot.
Oh.
I don't know exactly how it works, but I won a pot, and then it had call time, and I'm like, I can't play it heads up and drive. Like,
It doesn't though.
Yeah,
Nate was getting murdered in PLO, and he
Kind of Mooch is going to 3-bet with
Yeah,
a
I know
J case
where-
open.
it does,
I
like,
double you out.
based on like a
Seen him
profit
3-bet a
threshold.
couple times recently,
Yeah,
but
I double you out.
also the most recent time he got to show down the ace
I
king.
was up finally.
Okay, still going to put in the call with the ace 7 suited. Spikes a pair on the flop and it comes 9-7 trade, 2 clubs.
Oh, you were?
Action went check, check.
Yeah, no, you told
Mooch
me. I
not
was like,
electing to
"Don't
see bet
stop."
in position on
And
that flop.
Lee's like, I don't want to hit you. I'm like, you've been playing for 7 hours. It's not even.
Check, check on the 5 turn.
I don't know how many times.
Rick Deuce on the river.
Heads up and we're both over
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah, yeah.
So one night I go home, I play here.
JK assembling a
I'm very
bet.
drunk. I've been jamming now.
Fires out, Mooch lets it go.
And we play heads up.
Yeah, Mooch just playing his king jack as a give up there, not really thinking he's going to get through too much of JK's
Yeah,
range.
that's so yeah.
It's hard to do it.
Just put it on your phone. Put it on your phone.
I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I'm like,
Why don't you have something to play on? Why do you play on your phone?
what?
Why don't you have something to play on?
Nothing.
Yeah, but why not?
I don't want to do it.
Shane literally got a laptop.
This is a guy who spent like first time Lee wanted to try fishing. He went out and bought like the nicest fishing pools, like stone cold nicest. I was like, wait, how much you paying for the fishing pool?
Yeah, the phone is kind of dizzying if it's short-handed. It's just
Shane like played like hours while on
I
like
did
call
too.
and stuff. Like it's just like how do you
One table heads
laying
is
in
okay.
bed?
One table heads he can just wait for you the time go, and the second table just keep going here.
Definitely very true, Steve.
That's some dedication.
Yeah, you go to.
It's nice to have a very chatty table.
Call on one table.
Super easy tonight.
Yeah, right away we go to
For
the
2,500, you call.
Yeah.
It's like the best combo for us. Good poker action and also a chatty table.
Fold a really
I
good.
made the one mistake where I went all in with
Jack
9
three,
Like, I got myself better now than I
Remember that
like, wait a second to
9-6
make sure.
hand versus 400? I just randomly went all in over like a 3-bet because I accidentally clicked.
Flop that doesn't really hit a lot of ranges.
The
reinduce are kind of bricks.
And I played it live too. You know, sometimes
In hindsight, I make a lot of mistakes as well.
See how
Oh,
aggressive
shit, I
Tom
should have clicked that
gets
button.
and
That
how
was a bad button.
long
to
Nicky
click.
can hold on to the sevens.
I'll be able to hold on pretty hard now. 7 on the turn.
Hard draw for Todd too.
There was the one last night.
Todd getting super short tipped though. There it is.
A lot of bad river cards. Nicky's just going to jam now.
Yeah, Todd doesn't have much money behind.
Chase went twice.
Come horns.
First board safe for Nicky. Clean run out on both. Nicky's set, going to take it down. Todd, obviously, not going to be leaving the table. We will see him reload here in a second.
It is a lot easier to play when I'm on the stream call though, because it keeps me entertained.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. Like
Like I said, next week I'll be back to putting in hours.
Yeah, it's good. It makes it
Put in
look
hours.
Yeah, man.
clock in.
I was fucking so tilted from playing. I'm like,
I bet you were.
We can tell that you go video mute. It's like,
Just a one-time table.
Oh man.
What do you think, Camden?
you just watch
It's so tilting because the hands happen so fast and like you can just like lose
yeah, if you think I'm
so
so
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I like live so much
somebody's
better, but I
tilting. The game is really good.
It's fun, yeah.
I hate to play the poker 2. Poker 2, the opposite sucks.
Yeah, that's a terrible.
I
multi
hate
table.
30K pot. He got in with a set or
It's
something.
not hard to smoke the table. It's not a thing now.
I did not see that.
I
What do you
played
say?
it.
It was
I
like
think
a
it's not a
25
mistake. Those poker
My
2,
king.
you gotta push the chip.
Sometimes you fold.
I fold.
Sometimes you
One
fold.
time I folded, just keep the guy money.
We had
The guy
that.
joined in and
Yeah.
take
We got
it
it
on the
on the
middle.
flop, and then
I
there
think he
was
was
before
brought
that, or maybe
I found the ball.
I had kings
I mean,
and
he called.
eights, and we
And I
got it
just
all
fucking
in for
folded.
like, I don't know,
That was
like 10K.
fucking
each. It was almost, there was two different,
Sure.
there was a lot of big hands, but there was
I
one
was
that
playing it
was
live,
almost 55.
and
we
I
ran
was so
twice.
happy. He was like, this guy, it was 10
by
on the middle too.
showing
And
someone
he
next
showed
to
him
you,
fucking
yeah.
big flop. He showed him.
He thinks he got you.
Yeah, he said, he's seen niggas that make a good flop. I'm not telling him, I just told him nuts.
Yeah, that would suck.
It's up.
Queen trick.
Check 7.
It's a poker too, you have to take it now and this thing.
And check it.
Yeah.
I feel like the app though that like makes people make the most mistakes is probably the one that's the best game. Everybody's like pissed off because they clicked the wrong button. They're just like smashing their phone. I'd love to be a fly on the wall. Some of these people's after some pots they win or lose.
Yeah, the PLO is going to get good. There's going to be quite a few of them.
5 call or 4 call?
Huh?
5 or 4?
4 and 5, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have like 3-6 run and the 5.
Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys being with us for this 2550 cash game.
Have a bad
Pretty lively table.
card PLO.
Very lively. Making life easy for us here in the commentary booth.
Absolutely. I love it when there's a table that's lively conversation.
One more call make a lot of
It wasn't
difference.
even card.
A lot of fun. Now with all the sports betting talk, I imagine once the game kicks off, they might get distracted.
Yeah.
Very weak.
Then we'll jump back in.
Hopefully,
Then
have
we'll
some,
jump back in.
hopefully we'll have some action on both sides on this table.
You found a set and then you have your own Bronco to throw out.
Yeah.
Replay.
You're and like sometimes you gotta
sounds like
check
a
call
miserable
top set a lot.
Dead there.
There's like
You have a set.
Type 2,
Dead. You actually dead there.
Imagine having a set full.
middle pair.
Imagine having a full house and holding in folding to a
So
min
he's
raise.
going to call the flop c-bet, see what develops on the turn.
Could easily just be a very wide c-bet from Lee.
He had fours.
Yeah, calling with second pair.
Now that second barrel on any side board.
Good time to just let it go. Lee dragging another pot.
Yeah, we'll do a stat check here momentarily on the next dealer change.
What size on the app from DLO you like? What size? 3-6 or 5-10?
I'm guessing 5-10.
5-10 for
5-10. 5-10 is a good.
It really just depends on who's playing, really.
Yeah.
The 3-6 max is 18.
And if they're straddle.
Even though that 2-4 game, you guys have
Yeah,
like 8K
exactly.
stacks.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you doing here?
Get on the list for sure.
Well, like if you play it, like, because
No one's gonna leave,
everybody's
but you
like,
might as
you
well.
know, going all
I may
in
leave.
and like laughing.
Oh, okay,
about
yeah,
it.
that's true. You don't.
Like if you play like a
keep running like this, I may be poker
25-50, like you won't have like the same like relative stats.
Yeah.
All the way around to the blinds.
Which is
Something we
probably
haven't seen
better,
too much today.
because, like stacks go in.
JK's going to raise it up. Todd's going to defend his big, both with very playable hands. Jack 10 versus Queen 10. And now
I feel like it's the money.
Queen high flop, but a gut shot for Todd.
Yeah, if there was straddle.
Sorry, gut shot for JK, who leads out. Todd calling with that top pair.
I flip-flop their hands in my head too, actually. Open ender now for JK.
Lacey him continue.
King's also a very good scare card.
Yeah, he
Hits his range very hard.
He raised pre, continued on the flop.
Todd not leaving with his Queen X yet, but with a 3 or some other kind of weak
Remember
deal,
that
maybe
hold'em
he'd be out
when we
of
were
there.
three-handed when we were doing the straddle?
Rick
I
on the
was
river.
so
See if JK
fucking
continues.
You had me
Bet
on
raising
like,
the white flag.
I
Todd
was
happy to
epically
show down the pair of
tilted.
queens.
He
Drag a
like
nice
reminded
size
me,
pot,
we were on
blind
the
versus
call, and he's
blind.
like, oh yeah, it
Non-straddled
looks like
hand.
you're back to even now or whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah, came back to even. Then next thing you know, just don't like 20.
Like, what's my profit loss now?
He said, next time you say that, I'm auto leaving.
Remind me about my winning.
We all get tilted though. He lost the pot to Lee and he fucking snapped with it. He's like, you always have it, and left.
Whoa.
I still went back on.
I like to do that when I join the game early because I'm always gonna quit when NBA starts.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I like to get people riled up.
Yeah. Fuck it, I'm leaving. It's like 7:05.
Yeah.
We got a straddle and a 2 fold in the
But I was really tilted about, dude, like I just had queens and like he shoves on me on the river.
4, fold 6.
Mickey, ace jack suited. Making it 300 to go.
Who cares, man? I can't
Roadhouse,
get rid of
the offsuit ace jack.
1107.
He's gonna 3-bet.
9,
Average
Those are some of my favorite hands, actually. Both players have like the same cards.
I see Nicky put in the call pretty quickly. Heads up we go. All Nicky. King, 5-4, all diamonds.
Question
Just
is,
flopping the nut flush in a 3-bet pot.
how much is Roadhouse going to go for as a bluff, and how far is Nicky going to slow play this?
307.
Goes with the down bet.
I have a hard time
We
folding.
saw this earlier from Mooch in the 3-bet pot against Roadhouse.
I had 5 players.
Monotone board
Raise to 1500
this time.
in the 4.
Nicky goes for the check raise. Trying to build this pot up.
Still this guy? I've been waiting for the bump pot a long time. Still this guy.
Thought Nicky had the nut flush. You wouldn't expect him to raise it up against the
They won't let
c-bet.
us see red black
And
here, will
it's
they?
dead out, you know?
No.
Roadhouse thinks better of it, lets it go.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's good.
Yeah,
I'm a
that's
higher
good.
stride, so I can do
Not as
red
big
black.
as a pot that Nicky was hoping.
Chase is coming back in.
Flop that huge.
Get Alec out
I
here.
need Take it to easy.
Yeah, what?
Some of
So
my
obviously
group
no
chats,
diamond.
man. We were tailgating on Saturday and like we ended up playing high
You raised
stakes.
the 1500 on the flop and
We just can't stop.
I didn't want to turn to go check.
We have an eviction king.
Oh, bump.
10,000 back and forth, cornhole, poker, and
If I call 300 and then I check turn, I'm afraid it's check, and then pot's like
After
so
this
fucking
hand, the
small.
stand-up game is
I was
back on,
hoping
guys.
the
Like, no, we gotta play another
was hoping
corner.
the
Bears
Bears
game
game
is back
Game's
on.
starting.
I was just praying.
Like we gotta play another corner. It's like, dude, the game's starting.
Oh yeah. I was like, we're gonna be like this again. She was on tilt because you were like, let's play another game. I'm like, okay, let's play another game because I was winning. But she was like, we're gonna be like.
Oh, yeah, Yeah, we're doing a tailgate for the UVA game if you guys want to come.
We'll still be in Florida.
Oh wow, that's I'm envious.
We'll be here for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I want to move down here after today, man.
Yeah.
The weather, man. There's nothing that beats it.
Yeah, but the summer's fucking brutal.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like critters down here.
Another double board PLO bomb pot. Regular change. Players have elected to do so.
For the big guys, they can boot.
I believe Mooch's ace-10 is good on bottom, and it's got a nut flush draw on top.
I'm a bug guy.
A lot of pretty good-looking hands out there.
Yep, nobody stepping out. Everybody in after it checks around.
George making the second nut flush on the bottom board on the turn.
George is on the button, so when it checks around to him, we see him fire out.
Mooch has a set on the bottom board, so he does have outs. There.
Set down low, nut flush draw up top. Not too bad.
What you guys got?
Yeah, it's funny to see everyone check to you, and you get 4 or 5 calls on,
Good bet, George.
on your turn bet. Mooch does get there on the bottom. Oh, he gets there on both boards. Wow.
Yeah.
Was a board pairing.
So Mooch checked it, praying.
I should have used that.
Praying for a bet.
Not flush and boat.
Wow.
Mooch scooping.
Mooch with the underboat on the bottom and the nut flush on the paired board on
I don't
top.
know how to play this game.
He's probably a bit surprised that he's good on both.
I had in words of this.
He's definitely happy to check call.
Oh, yeah.
When I checked around, you heard him immediately kick himself for not firing out.
That is for you.
Doesn't break brick, I can scoop. I'm gonna pot it between our flush. Because I think about king eye flush.
He may have been right, may not have gotten paid off if he threw out any sort of bet.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I wasn't
Yeah, everyone had kind of a
voted
one-way
13
hand.
different ways there.
Only a chance on one board.
Surprised I didn't get money deducted from my stack for having like a flush on a paired board.
Not a flush.
In the YouTube chat, I see Brian and I see Strawman out there. Good to see y'all.
You did?
You did.
Oh yeah, I did.
Shane flopped a flush.
I made 2 of them in like the last couple of days.
Listen, Shane flops
And
a
stand-up
flop.
game is
It
back
was
in
on you. It
effect,
was that game.
so-
You remember? Well, on the flop, he sent me a screenshot of his hand, and so I was sweating the turn when the 10 of hearts came out.
They did mention the 8-tray game as well, but that is not in effect.
I was like, oh,
Roadhouse
so
still
what,
gonna
Shane?
go
I
for
was
it
like,
with
so
the
what? You
octo
flopped
crab,
a 10
though.
high flush with a straight flush redraw, like. Whoop-de-doo.
Fortunately for him,
Like,
JK
congratulations.
woke up with
Here's your
pocket
sticker.
10s,
like,
easy 3-bet.
And then the 10 of hearts.
Unfortunately,
goes-
losing 300 immediately, not too
Or Jack
fun.
Heart, whatever it was.
Probably still more fun than calling the extra 600 though.
No, he raised you on the turn. You bet on the turn. He raised. And then the river was checked.
Just like that. JK
He just
taking one
marked
down
again. He
pre-flop.
just marked again. I don't want to say it.
We said stand-ups on again.
And again, JK forgets to show his hand
Every time he's
I do.
on the stand-up game.
Oh,
Does
you want
anybody
to
have a gummy bear?
2 times tonight. 2 times tonight.
That was the first day.
So right now, Nikki, the one that's up the most right now, up 68.50. Wolf, the one that's the most stuck at the moment, as we've just completed an hour on the live stream. And then there's a quick look at the V-pips there. For the most part, I'm pretty active.
That's a bit surprising.
So when's the last time we've been able to say George is the tightest player at the table right now? Ever?
Well, and also the other one, Todd, 20% V-pip.
JK tried to run the trap here pre-flop, but did
Just
not
called
get
the
a
open.
squeeze
I
from
gotta be
anyone.
up early. I mean, we realistically we gotta
10-6
get there.
rainbow,
like,
so Wolf open-ended, Tom with bottom pair. JK's still pretty ahead with the
Me?
aces.
Oh yeah.
Wolf was the pre-flop raiser.
That
No
night
reason
was
not
different.
to
It's hard to get up
continuation
early
bet,
when
flopping
you go to
open-ended.
downtown Blacksburg the night before. I mean, and even then I was sleep deprived.
I believe
On
Wolf added on.
Sunday night,
but
I slept like 12 hours. It
yeah,
was
he
the
did
best
add on
sleep I've ever
5K at
gotten.
one point.
Because I had like 3 days in a row with like 3 to 5 hours of sleep. So,
Yes, Wolf slowed down, checked it over on the turn. Now he's going to call
No,
the
he
bet.
was only in for 850.
that
That's
doesn't
not
bother me that
bad.
much. But yeah, I can
It
see
looked like he
that.
had pumpkins in
With
the
all
hand
the
for a
people
second,
in
but
there,
those
yeah.
color.
Said ace
Oh,
on the
wow.
river.
Overkill.
Case of the pair of aces wasn't already good. Little exclamation point on the end rail.
I think that was also the case ace because I think I saw someone fold.
Nicky had ace nine of clubs, and JK didn't show the previous hand, but obviously showed there to get out of the stand-up game. He's had the two for one in the last stand-up game too.
I'll just win another one right away.
Deja vu.
All right, guys, don't forget, it all starts tomorrow. The main event, Best Bet Scramble, Day 1A. $5,000 buy-in, $1 million guaranteed in the prize pool for this main event. Last year, we saw $1.6 million for this event last year. Let's see what we get this year.
There we go. Multi-way again. 300 apiece. 4 ways to the flop. It comes down King Jack 5, rainbow board. Mooch, top pair on the button. Decides not to fire out when check 2.
Possibly trying to induce some light action from the field.
Let's see Todd bet out second pair when he turns a queen. Mooch the only caller as they go also an ace on the river.
Nobody likes that one.
Any 10 makes Broadway. Both players with one pair happy to check it, get the showdown. Mooch's king will be best. Another pot going Mooch's way. Another pot getting pushed away from Todd, who's had a pretty rough go of things so far on tonight's stream.
You don't travel much, do you?
This game's playing quite big, so definitely
I was gonna say, like, the MGM.
a lot of chances for big swings one way or another for everybody.
And nobody stuck over 10K.
Yeah, I understand.
Less than 100 big
I mean,
blinds
I
when the
don't
straddle is on.
there in months, but it would be cool if we all, like,
To find yourself a way out of it. And obviously it's very early.
I care much, but it would be cool to coordinate that if folks wanted to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely do like a weekend match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Another 4-way flop.
Not anytime soon.
Coming a
but,
theme.
Like, maybe like, I don't know, if I can find like a
For
good
nobody
high,
on
it's
the
gonna be hard to
spot.
find a
84
hiatus until
rainbow.
March with basketball, man. It's just
JK is gonna
today was like one of the least busy
put out the
basketball.
C-bet.
One NBA game today.
He was the Razor pre.
And like 20
I just feel like I see a paired board while I'm
Every Saturday there's,
commentating
like,
these
over 100
games,
college basketball games.
and very rarely that anyone ever hits it, even when the pot's like multi-way.
It was weird. I don't know how this happened. So the second half line was 105 for like the over-under, but they scored 120 in the first half. Is that common?
Yeah, so
Really high.
there's a lot of things that will, so basically like,
He called you JK, I'm like, I thought it was KJ.
see, just to put it concisely, the scoring in the first half and the second half are not like 50-50, like divide the game.
Yeah, I know that because that's how.
Yeah.
What's his name won a ton of money?
Corral,
Yeah.
and yeah, that egg is like well known, like within the sports world, and yeah, there's a lot of people that first and second halves, but in his time it was
See
even
what
better.
Roadhouse
because
has. He assembles the cold
There's
4-bet
instances where you can bet the
out of the
full
big
game
blind.
total under in the first half total over.
Yeah.
Ace queen.
And back in the day, they
That was going to be my guess, sadly, but I wasn't bold enough to
I
just
was
say
about to
it.
make a 2,500.
I think it's our
So
first
you
cold
could
4-bet we've
select the
seen
first half
tonight.
total under.
I was
More to come
Full game
before
total
it.
under.
It's gonna get the job done.
So you bet it under
Okay, so I
207.
was never winning that.
We'll
game.
never win it.
205. Well, that moves their full game total from
The show
1
about
to
it. You think I
3.5
don't know what to do?
to like
I was
1 or 2.5, which is
I gotta make
a
a
point on the
25
first
there.
half, and the NBA is worth like probably like 4 or it's like worth like 4% on an edge, probably like 2% in implied probability. So you go from 50-50
Mid-conversation
Mid-conversation,
between George and
3-bet
Mooch.
bluff.
really good.
We got an immediate open from George and
And if you can just
quick
get that
3-bet
back
from
there,
Mooch.
you can
7
add,
deuce.
like you make
The
more
straddle
like,
on
for
the
a
same
guy
side
that
of the
size,
gun
you
versus
make
under the
like
gun
a couple
+1.
extra million
I wouldn't
a
guess it
year.
was worth that's so high.
Skip this one.
Oh, JK.
You go from break even to winning
Sitting there with ace king.
We talked about the cold 4-bet last hand. Might see one here. easily see JK put in the 4-bet.
Looks like it.
And George snap shove. Or that was Todd snap shove before it even got to George. Wow.
Yeah, I just can't wait to get
So
away.
a 5-bet jam from Todd.
As soon as I enter a pot with raises, it's like, everybody's pushing behind me.
That was
Hello,
that was
I'm here.
George has 2 of his queens.
Fuck, there was 0 chance when I opened this hand I thought it'd ever be folding.
Yeah, there you go. Like, okay, you
Does
fold?
it.
Yeah.
I tried.
Let's think about
It's still a hand.
Oh.
It's not like that really matters. Wow.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, fair enough.
All right, so JK obviously puts in the call of the ace-king, and
Yeah, you don't know
we
what
saw 2 queens going to the muck, surprisingly.
I don't know what I'm
Todd's
going to do,
drawing
to
very
be fair.
thin.
I did consider jamming on JK. I really want to
Spike the queen on the first go around. Off to the second run out.
I want to see if my jam will work.
You win that board, Cam.
Does not get there on that one either, and JK
I
gonna
would have
scoop it.
scooped them though. Oh,
George.
This is unfortunate.
George, that's sick.
I was
Sees
going
it,
to do that.
Rare time he makes a tight
I'm
fold,
not
he gets
BSing.
punished.
But he like snapped jam behind him. So.
No, Todd did.
Oh, never mind. The dream is over.
So, like, all that fucking action, I got you behind me.
Yeah.
I got a full. But when I opened, I thought there was, in a stand-up game, I thought there was 0 chance I was folding.
Yeah, your spot's so fucking good. Obviously.
I was like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, I'm somehow, I'm only thinking of my,
That was $1,200 that gets lit on fire.
thinking about my 4-bet sizing against him. Then I was like, well,
Right.
yeah, I'm just
And
gonna,
then you get
The only scenario in
you
which I
get
could have
5
won
bet
is if I
jam,
called
though.
all
You
in.
have to fold.
yeah, it's just so sick.
I probably should have. I was getting a good price. I'm so dumb.
You should have jammed there. Would have scooped that whole thing.
Yeah. It was only like another 2,000, right?
No,
Mooch with a real hand this
Oh,
time.
you're stacked.
Pocket jacks.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was done with the hand when everybody
If it was
started
only
going
4K,
all
I would just have to put it in and spend.
7 high was no longer a hand that looked appealing.
Alright, so we're 6K behind top short.
Todd electing to defend his big blind. George happy to call from the straddle, looks like. The action checks around on the flop. And now Jack on the turn for Mooch, and you hear Todd lead out. Bluffs at it. Mooch happy to raise it up. Right, Todd had a real hand, but Todd does not. Mooch drags that one in with his pocket jacks.
I'm a nut peddler.
Pretty scary when Mooch starts to run good.
Looking for some customers.
Pretty smooth sailing for him so far tonight.
You feel like I purchased the nuts? Bet against the nuts? That's what you do when you call a bet for me. You're betting against the nuts. That's exactly what you're doing. Imagine shorting the nuts. Who would ever do that?
You want anything?
Oh, sure.
Call from Roadhouse over Wolf's Open. We've seen Wolf Open and Roadhouse 3-bet him quite a few times. Instead, it'll be George 3-betting this go around.
Kind of similar to his last squeeze. One of the last people that can continue to the raise. Putting in the squeeze.
This thing out. Not bad. I'm not. Not really.
6 tray flop, 2 hearts. We'll go check, check.
Both players adding draws on the turn.
George not open-ended, George not flush draw.
That's a lot, yeah.
Instead goes check, check.
Sometimes you start.
You better go for it down 2K and the 7 deuce.
Here's the big bluff from Todd. Fires 2,000 at
You
it.
have to. Makes the game so big, you're buying out behind.
You win.
Oh,
George looks him up with ace high.
Wow.
man.
He's right. Huge pot after a huge call from George. Drag in a monster. Good bluff catch.
Oh, 36? Yes. And 500? Correct.
I got a straddle on our 3 seat there too.
Man, been a rough night for Todd, though. From the parts I've been able to see. Been busy handling other things out there, but appreciate Mike Kruger and Trey holding down the fort.
Been easy so far.
Yeah.
The table's done about 90% of the work for us tonight.
We always love that.
Good action, good chatter. Easy peasy.
About the whole dinner, no flip. Here's your popcorn, here's your faded.
10-7-9 flop.
I had the same exact hand, same exact suits last hand. That's crazy. Exact 39.
George.
So, we can talk about this privately, but the Guana man just texted me, and he said he would book hotel right now if he could play the stream this tour. But I don't know what like the seat situation is.
So we got a game on.
You can get him in. Okay, I'll text him. He said like I mean he lives in Canada. But he's like I'll book shit right now. If you give me a seat.
Be honest, I have a seat if he gets here.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Just one bite.
Oh, really?
I don't want to do 3
Yeah. I hate that.
All right, Roadhouse, ace king offsuit. Puts him to raise to 3,500.
High place to get your money down.
I can never do
And then
good.
Todd 3 bets with king 10 off.
I always do good with the first bite.
See, I'm
If I do good, I do one bite in the
4
second.
buy-ins.
We played
But I play
heads
the
up.
400s. The 400s take so many buy-ins.
So Shane and I were playing heads up, and I
Both
wrecked
sides,
Shane
if
heads
I do
up.
good, only for
Shane
Never do good with
exactly.
second
Shane
round.
Grandbaver me heads up. And then Iguana Man came.
We get them on.
I was like, I want to play heads up, lead. And then Shane's like, I don't want to play heads up. I was like, all right, I'm gonna play. Because there was there was like another table. So I was like, all right, I'll play Iguana Man heads up. I wish I would have never said that. I was like 20,000.
I played on 5K one time.
All right, we get it all in from Roadhouse here.
I just on the final game.
Honestly, I'm like scared of him, dude. Like, you get like, I don't know, maybe that was bad. Like in a full game, like I'm not, but like heads up, like he's just like.
But as mentioned before, he said the main event starts up tomorrow, day 1A.
Can't wait.
$5,000 buy-in, $1 million guarantee in the prize pool. We'll have the final table of that main event on Tuesday. I heard a rumor that Mike Kruger might be part of that commentary crew for that Tuesday.
Definitely depends on which of some of the big names in the WPT world make the final table. A lot of moving parts.
Yep, definitely is, but it'll be fun. Looking forward to that main event day, final table. And then just like that, as quick as the WPT approached, left just as fast.
Where are y'all going?
Time flies.
Stuff like a blur.
Is there any place for karaoke?
Thursday night has Ritz has good karaoke on Thursday night.
Cam just said he's staying up at 8.
Sounds like the guys are talking about where to go for karaoke afterwards.
I mean, I don't know. I had a really fucking bad hand.
I didn't want to get home.
I had 9-6 off.
I wouldn't mind that.
I'm really holding it back right now.
Yeah, if you want to go later tonight.
Well, I mean, we'll just play it by ear.
Yeah, of course. This game's going to go for a while, I hope.
I'm playing poker right
He
now.
hopes so too.
I gotta play 24 hours.
Yeah, you're right.
From what I understand, they're going to go to 11 tonight and then go longer tomorrow. That's what I heard.
Makes sense.
And I was talking to the table tonight because I was giving them the option if they wanted to go longer they could, but they all elected to just end at 11 tonight. It sounded like some of them also had plans early tomorrow.
Being a Thursday night tonight, some of them have work tomorrow.
No.
You don't have it in you. You're just going to get in there and fun.
Or in some of these guys'
and
cases,
also, like,
have
I'd rather
early
just,
tea
like,
times.
bet football.
What?
Yeah, that's right. It's a smart.
It's a form of work.
Yeah.
Not into it.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
Are you playing it, George? Yeah, of course. You played 3 tournaments, but that's going to be one of them.
How many people are there?
It's the biggest buy-in tournament here.
No, I mean, how many people are left?
Jacksonville is a great
go.
place
No,
to play
it's-
tournaments at.
You don't have to, right?
Me, you, and Sean.
Yeah.
Please. assessing the situation. If he puts in the call, will be 3 ways in a 3-bet pot. That's Todd putting in the call. We'll have to play along with him since we're not sure what he's holding. Him and Wolf will go heads up. Ace Jack 7, 2 clubs on board. Wolf did flop top pair and was the 3-better. C-bet in order. That's an immediate call from Todd for his entire stack. And it runs off club, so if Todd's holding a club, he's going to take it. Instead, you see him muck the second card after showing an ace. Wolf, gonna drag it in.
Man.
And Todd's gonna have to reload again.
Sound like, actually, Todd sounded like he's waving a white flag, calling it a night tonight.
Wow. Something we've seen too much in the past, but it's not your night. It is not your night.
Yeah, and that's probably what he feels like.
Like, not that you're still in the stand-up, you know, right? You and Lee. There's only 2 of you
That's what I'm
left.
saying. So
Yeah, if you just want to take a loss.
Yeah, I'm just thinking,
Yeah, okay. Just making sure you knew, buddy.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you can just send them back.
You heard the little bit of negotiation there. Stand-up game will be off as Todd stepping away means he does lose it for this round.
Todd did concede.
Is it just YouTube?
It'd be real easy to be tempted to sit back down and keep playing there, knowing that you're trying to stay alive in the stand-up game instead of pay a penalty, but I think Todd, managing his own mind there a little bit, knows that if he sits back down, he might tilt off. Good awareness to just walk away. Because walking away is a bad play.
Yeah, it could be, you know, being a much bigger.
You don't want to compound the problem.
What do you mean, that guy? You mean Thomas?
That's why the people play.
So big. 4-bet from JK with the ace-5
wow.
suited.
Hey, listen, JK, don't know if it's already been mentioned or not, but of course, one of the more memorable moments on our live stream with the bluff of all bluffs.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. That was a collective of
Nah, that's all good. I was kind of confused for a minute there. I was like, wait, what did I
we got
do?
a lot of characters in that game.
But don't worry, we got a player in waiting that'll be hopping in the stream shortly.
Yeah, sorry. Everybody send their bears back. See you, buddy. Lee Bear.
Like the perfect storm of local players, all there.
Oh, sorry. But you didn't lose.
Yeah, he didn't lose.
That's why I know.
Yeah, he got lucky.
Which, by the way,
No.
with Todd conceding there, Lee is still undefeated in the stand-up game.
It was down to him and Todd.
Wow.
So he lives yet again.
Yep, allegedly.
Okay.
We're just going off what he said. He's never lost a stand-up game, and every time he's been on a live stream, he's never lost a stand-up game. So
It's crazy.
has to be right.
Unlucky flop for Mooch's Kings when it comes down ace-high. Ace 10-9. Nobody holding an ace, but JK was open-ended.
Maybe better.
Instead, action checked all the way around.
Might be
Went
better.
off to a turn. Got a 4. I'll say JK leads as a semi-bluff with his open-ender. Mooch gonna put in the call.
Yeah, he's sick, yeah.
Now
Second in tournament.
Wolf's out of the way. Heads up to the 10 on the river.
I like him.
He tries, you know what I mean? He puts in that.
JK just checking it over.
He gives everyone an opportunity.
Mooch does put out a value bet.
Of course, like the one time there's no straddles when I get dealt pocket king. Like,
Hey, you treated one by yourself?
And an ace-high.
and an ace.
You treated one by
Yeah, you
yourself?
just drink it by yourself then?
Let's get it.
Well, that's our next player coming in.
Players are pointing out he was pre-gaming with a glass of wine of his own. Knew he'd get here eventually, so played along in his own cash game.
How many men did you call us here? It's like about 3 or 8.
New player in is Ben. Frequent live stream on the tournament streets. On the Honey Cash games he's played.
I bet you was very bad.
Here on stream, that is. I know he's got plenty of experience out there.
It just wasn't.
Yeah, so I was just calling you 3 men. I had 2 8s.
Sit right down into the big blind.
Yeah.
Facing the early position raise.
He said he had a really good hand.
He looks down at a playable hand, king queen suited. Might even be a 3-bet right off the rip. It sure is.
You gotta shut that shit down.
Damn.
There must be a precedent. There must be a precedent set right off the get-go.
You gotta give us an answer first.
After Ben puts in the 3-bet, Lee and Nikki both put in calls. So we're gonna go 3 ways in a 3-bet pot.
I should have got a mustache and some fucking cowboy glasses.
Oh wow, what a flop. Ben flops the royal flush draw.
The AI
Lee flops the nuts.
filter or whatever.
And this is Ben's first hand.
Yeah, and he's gonna see bet out here. Lee jams.
Take off my
Ben snap calls. Boom.
Yeah.
16K pot. Welcome to the table, Ben.
Welcome to the call at whatever hour.
They're going to run
Diamond
twice.
on the first.
Well, not anymore.
Ben takes the first one.
My snap fell really fast.
Lee's going to take the second one.
Chop, chop. Welcome to the table, Ben.
The fuck, flop is straight.
Not allowed to flop that.
He says stuck call, I was pretty happy. I'm like, okay.
Really?
I like the stuck call.
He said call as fast as I can. He said thank you.
I like that.
Donation, come again.
Thank you.
They always lose the first ball.
You should just run it.
On the bounty.
You should run it once on the
Run it
second
once,
board.
second board only. Yeah. First bowl too.
What did you buy?
He said thank you.
Is this stuck call? Okay.
Yeah, better than third place money.
He got second place money.
Yeah.
Fucking 400 for 50K.
I got paid like Sean without having to grind like Sean.
400 for 50K, like you hit the lottery.
Did he really?
No, it was 1,700 by it.
Huh?
1,700 by it.
No, the one was the
I
400.
don't know the person.
17, come on second.
Oh,
Come on.
No, wait, so you got second and then hit the 50K
Yeah,
bounty.
yes. I talked about the 400 one.
You got second in the 400, hit the 50K bounty and the 7.
Yeah.
Golly, bro. Nice.
You forgot that one. You forgot that one. So 400 to 50K, right?
It's been a good WPC for Ben.
400 has turned into like
Just saying.
150K this month.
But the important thing is
word on
that
the
I
street.
haven't wasted my first place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm saving
right.
that. I'm saving that for this
If
week.
you went first in this May, this month is all bad.
No, I'm being
Well,
too cocky right
the
now.
400, the one, the second place was 50, right?
Huh?
How much the for the 400 though?
41,000.
41?
Yeah.
The first play was 71.
71.
Wow,
He
30,
jumped.
30,
He jumped. I
Oh my
know.
God.
I know. I played an elementary school principal from Georgia.
That's good though. He even
For
made his
30K.
salary, like double his salary, yeah. That's
No, I
kinda
know.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Right, so if you're going to lose to somebody,
If you're
he's
gonna
probably
lose
not
to
a bad one.
somebody,
Yeah, it's not. I didn't feel that bad losing him. Yeah.
That's sick. That made his year.
Yeah, it made his year for sure.
Yeah.
Pizza party for all the kids.
Dude, that's sick. Pizza party. for all the kids.
All right.
See if I can.
Last time you hit that twice.
I know. So I
Against
tried
me,
again.
against the same
Yeah.
guy.
So I wanted it third time to come, right? Same guy.
Against the same guy. Oh.
Was this Hold'em or PLO long? PLO long. Are there any side games going?
Just a bear game.
Yeah, the moment,
I could just Ben runs and comes in. He's the button, right? We got a bomb pot button too. I assume it's you. He comes in on the bomb pot button.
does he?
Yeah, I was it last time, so it's been this time.
You guys are too
Todd
nice.
might have taken it. Did Todd take it?
What now?
Did Todd take the button or you want to take it?
They
it's
probably
his-
pick
it's
it.
his
It's
button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
We'll remember. It's not hard.
Here, I can use my Zens. But I'm gonna be constantly asking for these back.
No, it's your button right now.
Yeah, I know, but after this hand, it's gonna be here.
Yeah, I know. But the button wasn't on you. You could use back. But it is on you, so it don't matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you pull the button back and then you use the pop.
Just so you know, next dealer, we always start a stand-up game.
Okay, so every dealer changes one stand up.
No, it's the next dealer is always him.
Like, we take a 30-minute
Always that dealer.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay. My dealer's
If you tell somebody to show their cards, you owe $500 for the next spot, no matter what.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
I would never do that.
And obviously, you got to show to win.
Yep.
And Chase still more PLO.
Yeah, how'd you know? They didn't even give me cash. They said I could have that or the trophy. Or that or the cash. And they said I want that.
Check in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Check in 6 and 7.
So another dealer change, another double board PLO bomb pot, JK. Top set up top, we see him fire out. Tries to fire out more than he's allowed, has to go full pot.
I see Ben has pair 10s on the bottom board and a 13 out wrap on top.
Pretty good wrap.
Yeah. 13 out nut wrap to be
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
We're good.
But I am gonna pot it.
3200.
I didn't want to angle anyone there.
already. Ben is about to get the money in.
Again,
I can't wait to see what these equities are. He's definitely quite behind. 60-40.
All in.
Get there on one of these boards. Get there on both to scoop too. Oh, 8 turns, so he's dead on the top.
looking pretty much alive.
All the 8s.
Yep. Trips on the bottom will take it. So it'll be a chop.
It can't be it.
Can be you. Playing high.
Where's the Queen Jack 10 8 at? That'd be running good.
Yeah. Set, overpaired.
So a couple of big hands for Ben early in. Both resulting in chops, but fun to see him get in the mix.
I'm a snap call.
Thank God, I can't wait to call this.
I'm back.
Can't wait for what?
Appreciate
Like if you were like, oh,
Thank
so
you. I
quick.
appreciate y'all. Thank you very much.
Oops.
So we start a thing out now. We start a thing out.
No. Next dealer. Next that guy.
Oh, just that guy?
They all
I hate
look
that
the
guy.
same. They all look the same, Lee.
I don't like that guy.
Who do you like, Lee?
They all look the same.
Kitty, man.
We gotta get another.
What the fuck is this?
We did drink.
Bro, I asked you before it started if you want to get wine.
No, we did. I said yes.
You said no. You said you don't want to because you're on stream, bro.
No.
You didn't want me in it.
No.
Why are you excluding me?
After I get a free wire, I say
That's
okay.
messed up.
And would you guys
Sorry, man. I forgot.
I feel
All
I'm
makes
very,
You
sense.
came here with a glass of wine.
Full 4, full 6.
You
very
gotta get another bottle.
I'm very
Should we
upset.
order another bottle?
This is a crime against humanity.
Nancy, should we get another bottle?
Yeah.
Pour me some first.
I buy the wine. Okay?
300.
No, put me in the game.
No. I pay for
Oh, wait, actually, no, you messed me up. You messed me up.
Yeah, I paid this one.
You can buy wine all night.
3.
one bottle.
Check 2, check 3.
Another big one for Ben here. Flopping top 2 pair.
309. Call 2. Hold
Been here
Mitch
for
has top
3
pair.
whole hands. They've all been action.
Check 2.
Oh, Luch adding a flush draw.
Did he play the up?
So it does have some outs now.
4200.
How do we
Oh,
know?
we see the overbet here on this turn.
Oh, no. Is that where y'all are from? Are you guys all from Atlanta?
Overbet actually does make some sense.
Check in 2.
Queen on the river's gonna kill this action.
Yeah, 4-winer and a straight.
And the front door flush.
Yeah.
Bad river card.
Been happy to see that his hand is best on that river.
No. It would have been like a
He's gonna drag it in.
unintentional slow.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys being with us and hanging out with us. Like what you're watching, like what you're seeing, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
No. Is that mine?
So hit that bell notification for whenever we do go live.
Who else wants a glass?
Bring more glass.
I don't know.
I know they okay.
Can I do the
Just get a 2 bottle. Okay?
sashimi and roll?
Which one?
Sashimi
Some
and
more
roll.
glasses too.
And 2 more
Nancy,
bottles.
get a 2 bottles. 2 bottles.
Sounds like this table is going to get purple.
Yeah,
The whole
two
table.
bottles being ordered in case it wasn't lively enough.
Right.
Fold 6. Fold 7. Fold 8.
Oh my God, loose
Fold 9.
ball on me.
Fold 11.
We got a good game starting.
302. Calls and 3.
Yeah, the Eagles, Washington.
Yeah.
That's going to be good.
Have fun watching it.
Yeah, I can't. I'm scared of this light, dude. This is going to be awesome. I was trying to turn this one light
Such an
on.
annoying seat to have.
Just staring at this camera.
302. Call 3.
5 jack flop. Pair of jacks for Lee.
And call the
Lee
flop.
with a gutter.
Put in the call after Lee bet out, or after Lee called. Overcalls with the gutter.
Now Mooch with the gutter on the
2
turn.
and full fold.
Likes to barrel.
It's going to work for Mooch.
You have it this time.
Flip them over. No, flip over. Those 2, right? Yeah, flip them over.
Damn, you don't have it.
That's a burn card.
I had none either.
Thank
That was
you
a
very
burn
much.
card, Cam.
Appreciate it.
I have a something.
No, those are mine.
Not an ace.
All right, fine. I won't argue.
I'll do a quick stat update, show you guys how things are progressing so far. JK up the most right now. George up a bit, Ben's up a bit. Ben just got to the table. Nikki's up. Roadhouse up a bit. Lee also up as well. Right now, Wolf is the player that's the most stuck at the table.
Mind if I kill it?
Yeah, that's
And then there's a look at the V-pips.
Sorry, thank you. Sorry.
Leah played with 1, but not 3.
Mooch, the highest V-pip
I put it one
at the
time.
table.
Yeah.
It's been a very active table, been a lively table as well.
The ace, okay? And I didn't tell him to tell me again. And I found the ace. I played the flop, played the turn, and played the river.
Fold 9.
I bet the river, the guy called. I said, hey, give me one more call.
Raise 3.
I said, they can give you anymore. He said, you raise that.
Call 3. Fold 4.
Remember when the guy played 3 cards against you? And this was years ago. It was on stream though. He played 3 cards on the river. You had it straight, and you called him. He was like, "I can't beat that," and showed 3 cards.
Oh, yeah, I
Bet 302. Fold.
I was in a game one time and that happened to a guy where he only got 1 card on the button. And it came around to him and he like raised pre-flop. He's like, "Excuse me, can I have the next card please?" And like the dealer dealt him the next card.
Yeah, you can do that once the flop
But
comes,
that's
your
not a
hand's
flop.
dead.
I played the flop.
Yeah, he played the flop.
I played the flop, turn, and river. Because flop the ace, I have an ace. So I just bet a whole week on river. I put in all 8 calls, and I asked dealer, give me one more call. He said, no, he can't give you anymore.
That's so funny. What the fuck? So you lost the head.
I lost the
I
head.
was,
It's there.
I was playing,
It's there.
I went down to Austin, and we were playing 4 cards, like 25-50. And there's a guy, he was, went all in. He was all in. He had 5 cards.
Right now.
No.
He had 5 cards. He said, your hand's dead.
Yeah.
And the guy was like,
I would give him
what?
the
I didn't know I had 5 cards. Like, he was all
Did you get his
upset
money
about it.
back?
Definitely your
Call 6.
Yeah.
Your hand is bad.
Yeah, I would just all in his hand.
Yeah, he flipped over his cards, and then he had like an extra one over here, and we're like, what is that?
Roadhouse here in a great squeeze spot.
Almost like everybody quieted down knowing his 3-bet was coming there for a second.
In the 7.
Yeah,
Fold 1.
you always see you see a lot of people when they're calling or folding to a raise, obviously.
You say you got queen?
They do it fairly immediately. But when that long thought comes in,
I'm excited for this game.
Something's
I have
happening.
literally no action on it.
they're definitely weighing between call or 3-bet, typically.
I bet AJ Brown's over yards. I don't know. How does that happen, right?
That would be like
Small action.
I'm not a NFL guy.
Yeah. You made it in college and NBA?
Yeah, I mean, I bet NFL too. I'm just not like into it. Like, I don't know anything about AJ Brown.
NFL props are extremely hard.
Fold 9 and 1.
Extremely
Raise
hard.
300.
Every
In the
time.
2.
I don't know.
Call in the 3.
Yeah, but now they have more. Command have
And
Hartley
Eagles.
before he
That's
takes up
actually
a
a
lot
good
of matchups.
matchup for me.
He will be on there. It might be a Devonta Smith night.
In the 4. Fold 6. Fold
It might be
7.
Devonta Smith.
It's a good one. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for that one too. Actually.
Red 1800 in the 8. Fold 2.
JK's big 3-bet's going to get the job done. He's been picking his spots pretty well so far tonight. Not too much trouble when he steps out, gets the job done. See him get a couple of bluffs through.
Definitely in for a nice night when kind of everything's working like that.
Anybody know what time the actual Tyson fight starts?
Especially in this game.
I feel like the game's going to slow down a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I hope I'm not stuck in
Like the
like
round and a half that it goes, baby. Are you betting? Are you betting on Jake Paul?
I wouldn't bet on Jake Paul.
He says Jake Paul.
No, it's not that like, it's just, I want to root for Tyson, so
you
it's
hate
not
Jake
worth
Paul,
the, it's not worth the money.
It's not about the bet.
Yeah, it's not worth the money.
You don't want Jake Paul to win. No way you're worth your money.
I'm praying that somehow Tyson knocks him out.
Yeah. That'd be sick.
We never have to hear about a Jake Paul fight again.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Go back to streaming.
Is that tomorrow? Is it
Yeah,
tomorrow?
tomorrow night.
That's
Lions been going down.
Then it went back up today.
Yeah, no, it's.
I think the only reason the line is close is because of, like, all the old generation is
I think there's so many people piling Tyson like recreational.
right. All the older generation.
600.
I think it's just I know a lot of like very sharp people who are betting infinite amount of money.
He's going to defend with the 7s.
Yeah, he's the core.
Paired board. Non-believer. Ace is going to
Hope he eats his Wheaties.
maybe kick him out of there. Ben fires again. At the same time, Ben doesn't like seeing that ace. He's going to check it over.
There's probably a lot of dynamic between these two.
Tournament and cash.
Yep. Nicky knows there's a good potential for Ben to check raise bluff him very wide on a pair
I've
flop
seen
like
like
this.
old like athletes come
So it
back
does call
from
light.
Tyson, and they're always.
Never goes.
I mean, this is beyond old though. 59 is not like,
Yeah, I mean,
which is obviously more to your point. Like,
Check,
it's
check.
hard when you're 45, let alone 59.
Ben down, going big.
Jake Paul is
I
probably.
believe this is for value. I don't think he would turn his queen into a bluff, quote unquote.
Problem is like boxing's like a lot of cardio.
Small chance
Really?
he's trying to just put Nicky to a rough spot if he holds, you know, queen jack, queen king. Maybe get him to fold out of the chop.
Yeah, like he can
He
get.
does apply a good amount of pressure to a chop, but I don't think Nicky would fold a chop given that he just called the 7s.
So it was a value bet, clearly.
Yeah,
Got him.
this is definitely a very layered
I thought
play.
you'd bet a queen. I would not a queen.
It'll be funny just to see like the
As
average
Nicky
go
says,
ball
didn't expect him to bet a queen there.
and try to box for 2 minutes.
Yeah. All you gotta do is though, I mean, a minute's hard. I do 1 minute rounds at the gym, like just hitting a heavy bet, and it takes it out.
Yeah, but and that thing ain't moving around.
That's gonna look so stupid on stream.
I can't wait. Gonna rewatch that one 6 times.
We've seen stupider, don't worry.
If you're betting a queen,
We really have.
I'm such an idiot.
Go look in the mirror.
There's no lie about that.
Yeah.
None of your gunners
There's
got
one
there.
big one that comes to mind that I think will always be a top 5 most embarrassing hand on the stream.
I didn't want.
Talk about Buffalo Sam.
No, I'm talking about the one guy 3-betting ace queen on the turn with nothing and then calling the 4-bet jam.
Oh yeah.
Into
That,
quads.
that one was the yes.
In a
Yes.
5 game. Like stacked off for 2,500 on the turn.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Guys, like, how could you have quads there?
Yeah, it was a very funny hand.
That was Marcus and Zach in a 2-5 game, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Marcus was definitely the winner of that hand.
Yes, he was.
Just a turn 3-bet and 4-bet.
Yeah.
I think that'd be very hard.
I don't know. Who is that? Hey, anybody there?
Because the other one I was referring to was the bluff attempt to herd around the world. With Buffalo Sam trying to bluff Carson.
So just over it, we're just gonna drive away.
Four raised 306.
Oh, you're not? Okay. I thought you did. Tournament.
Fold 8. Fold 9, fold 1.
Shit, that cost might be kind of hard.
Yeah, the Buffalo Sam Carson one was a hand I actually dealt, so I do remember that one quite well.
Yeah.
Mooch flopping a out of nowhere 2 pair.
Raise at 500. And a call. Heads up. Attention.
Let's go check, check. King on the river. Mooch is 5.
5. Missed her at the turn. I didn't mean to check. Thought the flush got there for some reason. I'm so blind. I immediately regretted checking. I was going to lift 2,000. I thought the flush came. Nope. No flushing. You would call 2,000? Put me on television. Yeah.
Say yes. Just say yes.
Yeah, but he had a bluff shot on the river if he called 2,000. Oh, yeah. He can actually say it.
Vicky, that's the one sitting there. Long time. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, 4. 6.
He's letting it breathe, bro. Nikki's like, yeah, Nikki's he's on another level.
Luke taught me a thing or two, you know?
Yeah.
Raise 308.
Look at that shirt he's wearing, bro.
Oh,
You should see the pants I'm wearing.
First bottle and she goes, I'm gonna drink it right now.
call 3.
I'm wearing like pajama pants and then like that cool t-shirt.
It's been free tilting so far tonight. My 2 best hands, I folded 3 flop. Then I've been dealt queens and 8s. That's a true story. I haven't had any hands with it posted yet.
I believe it.
Like,
I believe it. I think we're out, man. I think we got another
What do you
2
mean?
bottles
I thought we just got
Bottom. That's 2 bottom. No, it is. Or fuck? Yeah, are you drunk? I just ordered 2 bottom.
No, there's no
Yeah. My bad, Nate. Let's get
It is.
That's 16 ounces, brother.
That's 2 bottom.
I thought it was empty. Get Nate some more. My bad, Nate. I thought that was the killed bottle.
Thanks. Nancy's on top of it. That thing's gone.
Wine struggles on the live stream table here.
Raise 306.
So usually poker players are associated with a different kind of wine.
Yes.
Not tonight.
Nope. Meanwhile, Wolf here
Not
has
gonna
ladies.
Yeah, not gonna whine about this hand.
No.
See, Roadhouse put in the call.
I haven't really done a roll call yet, but I believe at least 5 or 6 players on this table are partaking.
Rolling 5 ways to the flop here.
Oh, that's what we call the best bet heads up.
See a flop. 5 tray 7. Queens. Way good here. About as good of a flop you could ask for with queens going multi-way here.
Yeah, the scary element is if someone wakes up with a check raise or a raise here.
5 ways. Never fun.
Oh, wow. Roadhouse gonna float with the Jack 9 of hearts.
Yeah, just a couple back doors, that's it.
A lot of turn cards where he could apply pressure. He picks up a 6 or an 8, any heart.
The 4, he can rep the straight.
Hot dog.
I think
Wolf wouldn't have much 6x in his range.
now that everybody gets out of the way, he'll be able to rep a lot of different turn cards here.
Yeah, the downside I see in this play is just Wolf is not really gonna c-bet too light. Not a lot of unpaired hands.
That's a terrible card for Roadhouse.
Yeah, total brick.
Pairs the board. Gives an overpair a lot of confidence.
Yeah, it really strengthens Wolf's overpair.
Yeah, it's hard.
Way less outs against him when he's ahead.
It's hard to rep a tray. Easy to rep a 7. Bad card to pair the board.
Or even a 5. Hands like 5-6, 5-4 suited, ace 5.
That's good.
just like that. $2,700 pot going the way of Wolf. And again, stand-up game is in effect, but Wolf forgot to show.
Been a few of those happening tonight.
To get himself out of it. It's tough because the stand-up game starts every hour, or every hour, but on the half hour. So you just kind of, you finish one and then you have another 20, 30 minutes to forget about it. And then it's back on again.
Crazy part is I still don't get it.
That was a $5 gold coin.
Yeah.
What else you get? It's a $5 gold.
All right, Thomas, take care of Beezy, man. Thanks for watching, like always.
Good night, Thomas. Thanks for watching, man.
Yeah, okay.
That guy.
Yeah, $5 gold coin.
Phrase 309, fold 1, 2, 3.
Tournament crusher Ben Scroggins.
Cash game crusher so far here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wolf 3-bet the ace jack.
I like recognize this like.
That's a good question. The gold price changes.
It's kind of funny, like Wolf could have been out of the stand-up game and it would look like the hand would feel a lot different. The character of the hand has definitely changed by him not being safe yet.
Wolf happy to see bet here. Queen 4-4 flop. Ben.
Yeah, it's probably worth a lot more now. They just call it
That flush draw, not going anywhere.
All these guys are pretty good players, I imagine they all know. This is a flop, you pretty much see that your whole range is a 3-better. Oh man, that's an action turn.
Wolf turns the nut flush draw with his ace. Ben obviously turning the flush. See Wolf continue barreling here. 4K in the middle. How big does he go? It's like a little over half pot.
2,500.
You see, if Ben calls, left behind will be 9.5K. And about 9K in the middle, setting up a just over pot river shove.
So if Ben thinks Wolf is bluffing here, we'll assume he puts in the call, and that's what he does.
Ben has a lot of hands he kind of has to protect by calling some strong hands too. Ben had king, queen, ace, queen.
Now Brick River. Does Wolf empty the clip on the triple barrel?
Does he jam or does he go big without jamming? Either way, he's probably getting snap called.
Yeah, dream river card for Ben. All in and
Snap.
snap call.
Oh.
Yeah, Ben.
People,
Hoping to see that river jam when he just calls the turn.
people always jokingly refer to when someone's tanking like, glad I faded the snap or whatever, but
That's why.
did not fade the snap there.
Just like that. Almost 30,000 in the middle. Gonna get shipped Ben's way. There's a lot of times you don't want to slow play your made hands. Ben aware that that was a great time to do it.
I said November is good for Ben because it's not over yet. It's going to get even better. It's going to get better for Ben.
Yeah, Ben did, of course, pull the 50K bounty in the 1700 mystery.
Why the fuck you be happy I fucking lose every time?
You're going to take another
You should be happy I'm running it up.
Oh, yeah.
You know why?
Oh, of course.
We're going to be playing there till 4, baby.
Yeah. There you go.
You're going to get it all at the end of the night.
There you go.
Yeah.
Might need to go let Ben
News for
know
me, baby.
that there is no end of the night
Guys, good
tonight.
news for me, baby.
24 hours.
Yep.
We ain't leaving.
Good news for me, baby.
During
Tonight,
WPT Main, yep, we are 24/7 hours, so
It's the same thing. Like,
that means we'll
I was so drunk.
keep going until 4
You think
a.m.
I'm not
Monday.
drunk? You see, but fuck.
Strongman, he bluff jammed. He did not call.
I texted Nate at like 4:10 in the morning, and I was just like, leave fuck on me. I read up to 100 and lost 60 heads up to leave. Yeah, I was like, I'm so
Especially holding that ace of clubs. Very key card to go for the bluff there.
Blocks a lot of
Blocks all the nut flushes.
Yeah.
blocks a large number of very strong combinations for Ben.
1,600 in the 6.
The only thing Ben really has left in his strong hands is those king high and jack high flushes.
It's got to be
Honestly, you
specifically
like the
king
bluff?
jack, king 10, or jack 10
like
with
the
the queen
bluff?
on board.
maybe a king-9 suited if the dynamic was really loose, but been solid.
No, his particular bluff.
Oh,
His particular
you
bluff.
mean your punt? Yeah, I love your punt. That was sick. That was a sick punt, dude.
I mean, he has to have a 6 there.
Apparently not.
Wolf just 3-bet pre and forgot to show again, or maybe the stand-up game's not on.
I believe it's off
Not
right
even a
now.
draw. Not even like.
Maybe it
I'll
comes
give
back
you
on
that was one of
the
the
hour
best
rather
punts
than
I've ever seen in my
the
life.
half hour.
That was incredible.
No backdoor, no nothing. Just check raise, bet.
Raise 389.
Okay, just check raise.
Fold one, fold two.
He gave up on the river until you bet. And then he found the curve.
He's like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I might have a chance to win here.
Because if he just bets, you call. He knows that. But you bet. No,
If I bet, he called me for sure.
What you do if I bet half pot though?
Say shit.
Still shove?
I thought AK was the reason why.
Raise.
There is the 3-bet from Roadhouse. He's queen suited.
Yeah.
Contemplating size briefly.
If I bet half pot?
Yeah.
It's like
That's what I
pretty
should
much
have
any
done. I thought about it.
3-bet size can get this done.
Polar makes it.
Get a bet in Wolf's hand.
Stupid.
Yeah, he told me that too.
Unless I have.
That's crazy too, by the way. There's a tale of two different sides in that 8-seat, 9-seat with Ben. So Todd not have a great
I have a chance to win here.
experience sitting there and everything, and then Ben's got here and has ran it up to almost 30K.
Yeah.
I bet big, bro. I could have had nothing.
Never good day.
Strawman, probably sometime this coming week. Either sometime this coming week or early next week, as in the week after. It should be soon, though, because, I mean, obviously the December live stream schedule on top of the December promotion schedule, too.
Fold 7, fold 8.
Which we are getting closer and closer to our biggest promotion of the year, which is 12 Days of Christmas.
I mean,
Me and Lee are.
Just about a month away already.
Yeah, it is. Wow, Wolf flopping the set.
until I'm tired, okay?
Ben with top pair find himself in a predicament.
Me, I have probably at least 2.
What's up?
You guys are doing that tonight?
Raise here.
You and Seth.
I'm hoping to find Wolf's
I
hand.
need some sushi before I do anything.
They bring you now.
Yeah, I'm so hungry.
Putting in the smooth call. He's hoping to trap Ben this time around in a big pot. Big card to do so. On a king turn card.
What would you suggest?
See, Ben does slow down, checking it over.
You just get on the apps and turn on the app and take care of it. You just hit
You don't have this backdrop?
Match again.
I got to turn GPS off and it won't be locked on this new.
1206.
Is that on? Because me and Lee were standing right next to each other one time.
It was, yeah. Well, so it was kind of a mess up because usually
Ben.
on,
To mull this one over. Not often you see a player check raise the flop, then just check turn. Have his opponent bet into him.
Rock bomb pots and all that, like.
After Ben does put in the call, we went on to the jack on the river.
Where's the sushi?
Another bad card for Ben's hand.
Oh, okay.
Checks it over once more to Wolf.
You're getting 2 yellowtail, 2 salmon. Just fine. 2 salmon, 2 spicy scallop, 2 other 2, and 2 eel.
3,800 on the set.
Goes with a 3/4 pot size bet.
And then,
Ben, just a bluff catcher. Middle pair here.
I always a couple of sashimi.
Trying to unravel the puzzle of this hand.
do we have the game on?
Sashimi,
Yeah.
Very interesting spot for sure.
Yeah, it's all around here. Yeah, it's on that channel.
You want yours sashimi too?
He want a sushi.
Sashimi or?
Oh, nigiri.
Nigiri?
Oh, in your opinion, what do you think?
He does look into call. So Ben's going to get a little bit, give a little bit of that back to Wolf.
Exchanging blows here, these two.
No. That boy not bad.
Yeah, sushi as well, but
That boy not bad. You just get him money back.
I'll get it.
All right, Chase is coming back in, y'all.
All right, hour and a half, or actually no, 2 hours. Wow, 2 hours has flown by quick for this 25-50 game. There's a look at the V-Pips. See Mooch leading the way. Wolf is second.
Yeah, after the bonfire.
Wild that George's V-Pip is the sub-20s, 21% for him. And then everybody else 30% above as far as V-Pips go here on this 25-50 game that we have going for you here.
I look at him go out.
give him a good rest.
And once the hand closes out, we'll show the earnings as far as who's up and who's down.
Did you hear?
No. He said doing the golf class. What the stupid shit? How does it come out of the idea?
The dealer was gonna push or fill,
Come on, idea.
and he was like waiting. He was in a huge pot.
There's the earnings. Ben up 14K still. JK up 11. George up 49.50. Todd unfortunately busted out earlier. Wolf right now the only one that is stuck at this table currently.
Ben here with Jack 10 on the bottom board, not straight. And George pocket 9s on the top board, middle set, plus a gutter to go with it.
Wow.
So we're probably going to see some action between them.
By the way, that was the case 9 that came out because Roadhouse holding the 9 in his hand too. And he's got 2 pair on the bottom and now a flush draw on the bottom.
So we saw no betting on the flop. Oh, Ben and George are up front, okay.
Just waiting for the action to catch back up here as it does check around the entire way.
There's the big pot from George.
Up to 4K. George with a nice one-way hand and also Ben the same. Roadhouse with 3 pair and a nut flush draw. On the bottom board.
2 pair up top.
2 pair up top. But facing huge action on this turn. Likely to be behind on both boards. You have JK flush draws on both boards. Straight draws on both boards. Pretty good equity, but flush draw covered up top. Straight draw no good on the bottom. Very steep price he's facing.
Just Ben left. There it is, the call from Ben.
Oh, Ben has tons of deuces up top, so he could technically get there.
Yeah, the
10
board
on there.
and a gutter ball.
Oh, true.
So I think he was contemplating the jam.
Then they call, so we're just at the river now. Let's see the ace on the bottom, pairing the bottom board.
Pretty ugly.
Ben let out big on the river. He did hit that straight up top.
Oh, so he is quartering George now.
Yeah, he is.
If George is up just against Jack Queen,
They do like
getting scooped. Just takes 2 cards to scoop him.
bring your own wine in here and get like a forking fee.
Well, that's funny you asked that. That's funny you asked that.
They just talk to me like you can do it.
So they had that rule for $37, and then they got pissed off in the league.
He's up against a hand like Ben's. He's getting quartered still.
You got 2 straights?
Here is the call.
You see my hand?
Yeah, it's like,
I would chop that off.
Oh, I just realized, I get at least something back.
You got a quarter?
George
Yeah,
almost
sorry.
mucked it, just now realized that he gets the quarter.
Yeah.
That would have been
Sure,
disastrous.
they got rid of the rule.
yeah, because
Yep, if he knocked, that would have been a $7,200 mistake.
So I do that.
they hit a bottle and they kept drinking after he went to
And you know what I say? And I told the girl, go. I said, let's go.
hit a bottle.
They supposed to call you cut you out
I
like
remember
2 o'clock, okay?
Tommy came up and talked to Lee about the night that y'all two like snuffed that bottle
Three
past like curfew or whatever.
So
They
pissed off.
said no more corking.
They really pissed him off.
No more quarter.
Like you can't bring in your own bottle.
Wait, they really did?
Yeah.
They pissed him off.
Bro.
Yeah, they don't really offer.
I mean, whatever.
Again, Ben took 3/4 of that pot. That's a chunky one.
Yeah.
Pads his stats, huh?
Just a little bit.
More than made up for the hand just before the bomb pot, too.
I got pretty strong.
Yeah. Basically covered the what he lost on that last hand.
No way you lose half.
They get quarter.
Yeah, they get quarter. You get half. Jack 7 good. Ace.
So we're starting now, right?
Yeah. I'll start.
Yeah, now we start.
There it is. Stand-up game will be back on, starting this hand.
That's a good hand to start off with the new stand-up game with Wolf.
Disaster for Roadhouse.
Yeah, very much so. On the button.
Yeah, again, it's
Late
cut off
position.
versus button.
Yeah, and every time we've seen Wolf open from late, Roadhouse has 3-bet him pretty often. So it's gonna be rough.
JK might cold call him and really build this pot up too.
He might even 4-bet. I've seen JK take the aggressive route pretty often in this dynamic.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to do it. 2.5x or so.
I've seen the cold 4-bet from him multiple times. Maybe he's picking up on the fact that Roadhouse has 3-bet relentlessly. It's an unfortunate time to try and take advantage.
Back to Wolf. What a dream spot.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I see.
They're still there.
Anytime he can do something,
Just got to make sure that this is
like
real.
we're clearly all in, and no one forgot about the court. Like
Very committed looking
You
5-bet.
can't fucking run twice. And then he goes.
First hand of the stand-up game, though.
Mm-hmm.
Suspect.
Putting in just shy of half his stack.
What do you do if you're Roadhouse in this spot?
Pretty gross. You 3-bet, then you see JK 4-bet right beside you, and then you're facing a 5-bet now.
This is probably the unprecedented time that you get away from Ace King.
Even if you think JK was messing around a little bit on his 4-bet, that 5-bet is just
Has to be it.
too strong.
Yep.
The guy thinking he's rolling, but
We know Wolf just lost that big pot to Ben not too long ago. Maybe you start talking yourself in the fact that he's on tilt.
so the
I
dealer,
don't know.
I told
Wolf did one with that set just recently before the bomb pot too.
True. What was the hand right before?
He's still down a good amount, but
Hey,
he did win his last hand.
yeah, he's doing it right. And I make a big deal. He said, I make a big deal. I lose the pot. It's not about the money.
The problem for Roadhouse is this 5-bet
There's been times where like we don't put all in dealers, like you're all in right.
pretty likely to just be Kings plus.
That guy thinking he's always so
Overwhelming percentage of the time.
He's like, oh,
Does let it go.
Just go to home game.
Big, good fold there.
Yeah.
Never easy.
Wolf. JK with the snap.
Assuming Wolf shows it for the stand-up game. I want to watch Roadhouse here.
I'm really mad with that.
Yeah. A little pat on the back for yourself there for folding that one.
What's up, John?
Would have been interesting to see if JK called
They beat me up here.
I really wish they would let
what
you,
Wolf
like,
would do when it comes back to him. It would obviously been a 4-bet, but the amount.
Everywhere in Vegas does that. If you pay enough money,
It's not that much money.
it's not even that much money in Vegas. When they could charge an exorbitant fee here, I would happily pay it to set up some good games. That would be amazing.
Dress fancy for tonight? I like that shirt, man.
Instead we got John paying $100, $2,500
I only wore a
give him a
fancy
seat.
shirt. Because you're sitting
Don't stand up. Don't do a
Like,
face.
The Nicky ensemble.
Hey, never mind.
I should be mad.
Yeah, and you get to say it's no big deal when it's your money. What are you talking about? Because
I'm giving you money over there. See what's the big deal.
Stand-up game is on. It folds all the way to George. It's big.
Now we get to the
Luch had the $100 straddle on. Still saw George go 6x there.
Yeah. It's just so rare to see like no action all the way to the blinds in a stand-up game situation.
Everybody slightly gun shy after that last hand, maybe.
Sam just checking down, so
It don't matter.
George getting himself out of the stand-up game.
Definitely not a good board for George. Luch happy to show on ace high.
You know why? You know why they?
Two hold.
Because the problem is they already have.
I'll probably still have it all by now. But when 8 happens, they'll have a lot.
You know what I mean? I know what he's doing.
He's always going to take the deal.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just the fact that he said no big deal.
Exactly.
You can't say no big deal.
What do you mean by not big deal?
And
What do you mean no big
I
deal?
was like, the whole night I was like,
I'm telling you, cause you money, see, it was a big deal or you were not.
fucking off your head.
And they took it.
And so later tonight, people are like,
That's the poker no boot. He just followed the boot.
you must call.
You
He
told
said
him,
the dealer just
you
followed
told
the
him to halt back. He should have called before that.
I said, wait for him. I already told him stop. He just like, oh, he not want to get
Bury yourself.
Yeah, I gave away my favorite barrel.
Oh, you did? That's one I had first time. Oh, look, man, it's got a number
And
6
again,
on it.
fold all the way around to the blinds. You see George raise it up with king 10 suited. Here comes a 3-bet from Mooch. 9-7. Same suit and diamonds.
It's only a third hand.
He gets it out of the way. George happy to run it back. Heads up against Mooch. Down he's 6-6. Game mode board. George checks it over and Mooch fires out the C-bet.
Both players not hitting the flop.
His bluff gets through. Shows his bluff to collect his bear. Stand-up game token that players have elected to use.
Sucks when you're thinking about making a borderline call, you fold and get shown the bluff instantly.
At least if the stand-up game's not on, you can tell yourself you made a good fold. You don't see it. See JK continue that large open size, made it 500 to go. Lee waking up with ace-king out of the blinds. Happy to put in a chunky 3-bet. 2,100 to go. See Nicky pretty quickly let go of his king-jack offsuit. Actually goes back on JK.
Yeah, without the stand-up game, it'd be like JK 300, Lee 12 or 1,300. You just get the little extra few hundred from each of them.
Oh, yeah.
And the stand-up game effect.
Yeah. That's on there. Okay. I mean, that's hard to see. I can't even fucking see that shit anyway. I have to watch it on my phone.
This is the 4th hand.
You took it down pretty far? I didn't see.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, shit. 6. Alright, y'all see it.
Ben's already opening it up. killing the raise with the 6-5 offsuit.
You know what we should do? After the live stream, we play there, and then we'll still play the online.
Yeah.
At the same time.
You're a sicko. You're a sicko.
You know what we should do?
I'd get dizzy.
I do that every day.
Fuck you, Cam. I call.
Play the app as well as everything.
It's fun, right?
Oh yeah. Well, it's easier that way, honestly.
And I can talk to you.
Yeah.
Nikki, you have it?
Yeah.
You really have it?
Helping no one, but that might be a good barrel card for Roadhouse.
That would be way
Was the pre-flop aggressor and the C better.
Yeah, I remember I one time I do that with that.
He agrees. And assembling a bet.
14.
Goes near full pot.
Chunky again, yeah, 80%.
Ben doesn't necessarily believe him, wants to stick around.
There's call.
Deuce.
Spades, backdoor flush gets there. Interesting spot for sure.
Take this off my hands too.
See Roadhouse just give up and check it over.
Wow.
Until he really was debating which way to go there. It was checker bluff. Must have put Ben on a little bit stronger of a hand than he had.
Yeah, I was probably worried Ben may have just turned an ace or was slow playing trip fours.
Bear Ben.
Could see the snap call again if it was one of those things. Turns out Ben was kind of just holding on by a thread, calling pretty light.
Thread held.
Still back up, yeah.
I'm just getting the
Lee gets to open things up from the button. It was with 8-5 of clubs, and Nicky puts in a light 3-bet. King 7 offsuit. Makes it 1,200 to go. Now Wolf's turn to wake up with a monster and ace king. Put in the cold 4-bet.
I feel like we see more 4-bets in a single half hour of this game than we do in a whole 2-5 or 2-2 live stream.
It's impossible you don't believe it.
Definitely a different game here indeed.
Oh, he had a real hand.
Yeah, the stakes are already well beyond what we usually see on stream, and then the aggression levels are dialed up.
You know I have a bet.
So much more too.
The bigger the stakes, the more aggressive they tend to go.
I had it. Okay, yeah.
Which in some ways, yeah, we see a lot bigger pots, but somewhat does reduce the variance. You know, if you just call with ace king there, you got to navigate post flop. Instead, you just kind of realize your equity and you get to take it down pre with that 4-bet.
Yeah, that was button versus blind, so pretty aggressive scenario just to begin with.
Pretty dreamy to wake up with ace king out of the big.
I feel like Roadhouse might want to make the Octo Crab work again. Does flat the raise. JK with the 7 deuce.
Shane?
That's Shane. Yeah, that's Shane W.
5-4 name, but nothing for nobody. Lee does have the wheels wrong.
Oh, is this Pepper?
The betting lead would imagine Lee is going to see bet. Checks over to him.
I'm Mercy.
Yeah, Mercy, yeah. It's about a 5 from 17. I don't think I played with Cam though.
It's about half pot, betting 500.
I don't know. Mooch 62. Oh, that's Mooch. Oh, I played with Mooch.
Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah.
Wild opposition flow from Roadhouse.
We've seen him pull off a couple crafty moves so far. Let's see if this one works out.
He's in there. He ain't even paying attention to us. Check it.
You don't give a fuck.
No. Tastes real good after golf, don't it?
Lee, he's going to continue firing.
Where'd you play?
Queen.
Queen's
Harbor?
Yep.
It's a good course.
Yeah.
It's a good course.
Has that little bit of equity.
Next time, hit me up and get you on a
Go along with his bluff.
private. It's very nice.
Oh, really?
Maybe
We're going to play the Sawgrass tomorrow.
stadium or
Oh,
Valley?
wow.
Dice Valley.
The check click.
Dice
Oh,
Valley's
not a
great,
click.
but like, if you're,
He went to
if you're in
35.
town playing
3,500. Wow, what a move.
That crowd goes wild.
That's a gutsy move.
Roadhouse, baby. That's
I mean, yeah, but like, you get to walk.
We're not even
you get to
playing
walk
it.
through the
Anyway.
It's pretty cool. And you watch it on TV, you're like, yep. They get to 17, you're like, yep, I shot an 8. That's right. I'm not terrible at golf. I shoot like in the mid 90s, but
Yeah, that's
17,
better.
bro.
That's
17 is
sick.
so hard.
That's so sick. You have nothing, dude.
Camden just been whooping me every day.
Yeah, y'all gambling too?
Yeah, yeah. We've got pretty goofy playing golf.
Yeah.
We beat me out of 13-5 today.
A what?
We beat me out of 13-5 today.
Damn. I was playing some guys and
This was the bounty hand for one of the last times we had this group in. Queen Trey, Mooch opening with. Oh boy.
Yeah. Got like 20 on it.
Ben has seen Roadhouse 3-bet a lot of hands.
73.5.
Ben does have that suited wheel ace. So many people love being aggressive pre-rip.
500. You got it. That's all.
Ace 9-7 flop.
the nice thing about Stadium too is they give you a four caddy. It'll tell you, it'll read all your putts for you, help you line up. It'll tell you where all the danger is, where to aim, like based on
everywhere for us.
What's that?
Danger's everywhere for us.
No kidding.
But it's a good time.
Yeah.
And then they also, the best thing about like any TPC course, even Dive Valley, they'll have like 3 cart girls on rotation.
Oh, that's good.
So like they're there every 20 minutes. It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing that 9:15 in the morning.
Nice.
After he busts me about, come here and play more cards.
You
Coach
just play
going
cash.
for the
or you
bluff.
play tournaments too.
Yeah, just kidding.
Nice.
Roadhouse not in the mood to fold to him.
Wow. That weighted.
Could have got it.
Just like that. $7K pot coming the way of Roadhouse.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna get some strokes though.
Alright, there you go. Get it back, bro.
Yeah, he's making the last 2 sessions pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably give you some sort of handicap, but I'm not doing anything insane. I need to see how I feel warming up tomorrow. That's the real
Oh my god, you're up like 28 players.
Here's the thing though, if you
Alright,
shoot
let's talk about cornhole wins and losses.
Yeah, well, I mean, shit. That was just one time. We have a small sample
Imagine if
time.
it was multiple times. How bad it would be.
We'd be playing higher stakes. I'd be on tilt from golf. You'd be on tilt from cornhole.
Are you on a hundred pitch?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. He's first in chips, I think. He's gonna win. Of course he's gonna win.
We gave some pretty hefty odds on the cornhole.
Right?
He's the best player
Your
there.
partners were
Best player
not
there.
very good.
And all the chips.
Nice flop for Ben here. Top pair.
Yeah, he pulled you.
He had no belief.
Does C-bet.
Is there going to be a final
Also
table
has
at
position in the spot, so
No, easy to do that.
should have an easy time
Get
navigating.
out of here.
Anybody?
He called in his other
added
buddy.
on.
Right? Well, he's better than anybody, for sure.
Yeah, you
Turn 9
replaced
gives
Nate and
JK a
called in your
double
other
better.
buddy.
10 or 6 would get him there.
What is it?
For the cornhole. You replaced Nate.
Oh, Alec, yeah, he was horrible, dude.
No, Nate. You replaced Alec. Yeah, Alec was really bad, but you replaced Nate. And he only threw the bags like one time. You're like, get out of here.
Yeah. I can see that was going to be.
You had a short tolerance with him.
That's crazy.
I needed Ben there. He would have saved me.
I'm so glad I didn't bet the over.
Who missed?
The Eagles. It's like 43 yards or something like that. I missed it.
I think I need Hunter.
Hunter is looking great.
Yeah, Hunter's looking great.
Yeah, I think that's what I need.
I might live bet the over at some point.
No, Hunter is looking great, man.
I wonder what it is right now. What is it? 49 and a half?
Yeah, 49.
I can tell you, I bet it's 46.
It's only 46 now?
Oh, wait, there's only 5 minutes left?
Is
I
that
thought there was
right, or
9
no?
minutes left.
I'm not sure. I couldn't see it.
Hey, I gamble too much. 46. I swear I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
46, there's 5 minutes left?
That's my
I don't know
guy.
how much time.
That's the guy that I tailed.
No, there's still
Calls that shit.
9:55 left
Oh,
in the
okay.
first.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say, I'm going to hammer that under then.
I'm glad the kicker didn't get any points. I don't have them. I don't have
Yeah,
them
I
in
don't
my
have
lineup. Might as well
You
not.
can't take a kicker in this fucking game.
No.
Especially because they priced them up. I was like,
Who's don't have a pair? You?
yeah.
I forgot.
Bet,
What
swipe
the
high, buddy.
fuck? Who else doesn't have a pair?
My bad.
You're good.
It's just you and I, JK?
You have two.
I forgot.
I'm so
I
used to
haven't
the
been
10
thinking
quarter
about it this
50
whole
and not
time.
the quarter 50.
Oh, thank you, Lee. I wasn't even thinking about it.
That's why you have to drink more wine.
Lee and Mooch going heads up to a flop here. Couple suited hands.
Check.
You're going home Saturday morning? Camp?
Thought they were going to bust out into singing song there.
Nope. I got a pool tournament to go to.
Oh, yeah, you're a professional pool player, right?
Yeah, that's sick.
So you're sick at it?
Camden don't think so after last week.
Pool tournament. Damn.
My buddy showed me the footage of them throwing that tournament years ago. That's fucking crazy how blatant they made that.
Oh, Buddy Hall?
Yeah,
That one?
yeah. It was crazy like how blatant they made it.
I know, it wasn't even close. They all bet on a 30-1 dog to win the tournament. Everybody in the tournament.
I heard about that on Joe Rogan.
And Vegas quit booking the
Yeah, it was like the first event that they allowed to book pool, right?
Did he do it on purpose kind of thing?
Yeah, everybody went to bet on like
all the pros bet on the worst player.
on 30-1 horse.
It was rigged like that?
Yeah. And then they said we're not messing with pool anymore. That's why pool
Not enough money in it, so like.
not now, and I blame it on that.
They'll like let betting on. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, if you could bet on pool, I think that the people would want to watch. Therefore, sponsors go up.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But
Just like anything
those
else.
guys ruined it, honestly.
Yeah, those guys really
Like I said,
screwed
that
up.
shit was so blatant.
Like, yeah. It might be something nowadays.
You know, did they let them cash the tickets?
I don't know.
I can't imagine.
Where
they
they
did.
bet 'em. If it was in the state of Nevada.
Well, it was a long time ago
Well, they have
too.
If it was in the state
Yeah, it
of
was definitely a
Nevada.
long time ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
They
So.
have to cash them, right?
No, that UFC fight where they fixed it, those tickets weren't cashed.
In the state of Nevada, all tickets go as written, no matter what the.
Losers got their money back too?
Yes.
Obviously, right.
So Ben's floating and taking it down on the turn.
Fuck, I should have bet the under, man.
Couple of floats working out today.
Yeah.
Not something you see too often.
Wait, so I'll stand up here, keep rolling.
People on this table are definitely one to barrel aggressively, so trying to float can be a risky proposition sometimes.
Yeah, but you can just pull the button back. That way we don't lose track of it and make that a big
I'll hide the button.
Of course, yeah, just pull the button back.
Honestly, we need to buy one for like the room.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like Todd did.
Isn't it,
Like the one Todd has. Like, and just keep like 5 of them here or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But books are slowly starting back on like pool stuff now.
I can see that.
Like low limit stuff, so people.
Do you guys want to wait for Roadhouse or does it matter? I don't know if it matters. Okay. Oh, there went. It's right there.
Just in time, done and done.
Showing him the footage back there, bro? Nah. That ain't fair. Why would I do that? That ain't fair, bro.
Cheese book. Your cheese book.
what now?
All right, so there's the V-Pips as we have hit the halfway point on the live stream tonight.
Who's coming to Guantanamo?
Again, these guys are going to be playing till 11 o'clock tonight, but they did say they would like to play till midnight tomorrow. So we'll have a little bit of a longer live stream tomorrow night. As most of these guys will be coming back to play tomorrow. And yeah, Ben
He tried to run us
up pretty good. That's a pretty good number to be up by. Now a few more people are stuck now. Lee's stuck a little bit. George stuck a little bit. Nooch is stuck a little bit. Wolf right now is the one that's still the most stuck.
Yeah. I know, that was a crazy.
That was a weird line. That took a long time. I was like,
what's the thing?
I was like, what can you
Heck
have?
of a pair of flops here.
Wow.
George. Huge hand. Flush up top. 2 pair down low.
Yeah, that's real. I mean, I've got a pretty good hold of this board.
Meanwhile, Roadhouse with the Broadway down low.
Yeah.
Pair up top.
Yeah, problem with George is that's the 4th nut flush.
Yeah.
And so many hands out there against him.
Now board pairs on the top board.
Getting even uglier.
Yeah.
Roadhouse still with the nuts on the bottom.
Trips on top and flush draw on the bottom.
Called an 8.
A little run good fluid.
JK with a JK and Ben with mystery hands calling.
Fold 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay.
Small bet going to keep this going multi-way to the rivers.
Cool.
Some of my friends do, but I do not.
4 players.
That does not mix well.
No, I was gonna say. You know, some people get better at beer pong when they're drunk.
Yeah.
Ace queen
That's the one
still
thing we didn't
best.
handle on the other
Oh,
one.
fourth
bottom
diamond.
board.
Oh, man, I'm
Fourth
good at
diamond
that.
on the top too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not good at it, but I'm better.
As
I'm
long
a
as
lot
you-
better at that than cornhole.
As long as you try to spike the last
Roadhouse
stuff
is
every
probably
time.
interested in either getting multiple
Well, we
callers
did gamble on that. You get
or
me on.
folding everyone out. So he's probably either going to pot it or bet kind of
I
small.
lost $600.
2000.
That was too
That was close to pot.
or I
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Since he hasn't seen any aggression from his opponents, he probably doesn't think any of them have an ace queen. So he should have a walk on half the pot.
JK out of there, now Ben.
When you have a walk on one side and very little chance on the other, typically your best option is to either fold everyone out or to try to get multiple calls.
Instead, kind of gets the worst result. 1 call from Ben, and everybody else gets out of there. And off to the chop they go.
4 people in hand.
Chop it up.
The cards? Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Good, Chase? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Alright, button is good. Button's on George.
Oh, there's still 2 people out of there.
So back to the regular 25-50. Most of the time 100. Still in a game. We are mid stand-up game right now. A couple players are not safe.
Yep, I believe the 2 unsafe players are Nikki and JK.
You have it.
Yeah, I have one.
So it's just Nicky. Yeah.
I thought his name was Andrew. That's why. I was like, what's his name? Andrew? I better say. And I called Nicky.
He's something longer than anyone here.
Fold 6.
My brain is just
Fred's like, oh, you don't need enemies.
Raise 508.
JK.
Oh, JK in a dream
Well timed.
situation.
Yep.
One of the last players in the stand-up game, and you get
I
dealt
have a winner right now.
I know you think.
a monster like that.
Player.
Now Nikki's like, well, if I fold, I lose the stand-up game possibly. So
3 players.
There's an increased chance of losing it for sure.
Check. 2.
And then the worst possible flop you could ask for jacks. King, queen.
608.
He is going to bet.
Mooch has been a loose player, and Nikki has incentivized to play super loose here, so still an okay C-bet spot for JK. Likely to shut it down later if get called though.
I had any kind of draw, I would have shoved.
He's honest.
Yep.
Something similar definitely happened in one of the last stand-up games.
Did you have those bears previously to this, or did you special order them?
They're my son's counting bears. He doesn't use them anymore, but that's what they were.
Yeah.
And Nicky be my 50.
That's fine.
God damn it. I should have shoved enough.
It's finished? What did you lose?
Yeah,
Oh,
I got for more than half of it. But then I remembered he gets tracks.
full 9. 4. Make 400 into 1, pull 2, pull 3. Pull 4. And a rack.
Yeah.
Walkie talkie.
I'm getting bored.
George definitely has some right to be bored. He's been fairly card dead to be the lowest VPIP on the night so far.
Yeah. Hasn't really had a lot of hands he would definitely mix it up with.
And as he bemoaned earlier, like one of them he had the queens and got 3-bet, 4-bet jammed behind him.
Right.
Right.
NFL, you can hit overs like pretty fucking fast though. They go in runs.
Oh, by the way, while I was tracking, Mike Tyson slapped Jake Paul right in the face.
Really?
On the way, yeah. Like as soon as Jake Paul stood up, he
No way.
smacked him. Yeah.
That's
Raised
pay-per-view only?
301, pull 2.
Netflix.
Netflix pay-per-view.
When does it start?
Pull 3, pull 4.
That means Mike Tyson
Tomorrow?
Yeah, so by the way, I know everyone's been talking about the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight that's going to be tomorrow.
Dude, Tyson looks
Apparently in the weigh-ins earlier, which is what they were just talking about, Mike Tyson slapped Jake Paul, which caused a little bit of a ruckus.
210, 215, I think.
Tell you what, Mike Tyson for being almost 60 years old looks in pretty decent shape.
I've seen him training, right? I'll meet you in the middle if you want to. Are you playing tomorrow? Playing the tournament. Oh, you're supposed to be here. Yeah. I'm risking up to
Way the best.
Yeah, I'm putting 10 on Jake to win about 4 or something.
I think it's 190 in the middle. That's what I looked at the other day. We'll check. We'll check tomorrow. The line change? Yeah, it was like minus 240, Jake, I think. The last time I looked, it was minus 210. So
My hard rock is minus 2.
Oh, really? Minus 2 now? Oh, that one, 210 was yesterday. So.
I like 2.
Actually, it would be a little bit less because it's 10 to win like 50.
Yeah, like
Yeah, so it's like 190.
Oh,
I like 10. Or I like 2.
Pull 3.
You know, my
yeah.
We'll go with Cam. Cam's not going to
400 and
win him.
Make some water, we're doing a lot of money.
pull 7.
Win small, lose big.
Yeah, exactly.
And hits it.
Never lose. It's a flaw.
It's a mere formality.
Yeah, I agree. It's a formality. That's how I saw it.
Sage
It's
just,
like the
I don't know
McGregor
what
fight.
you said. Sage just texted me and says, leave. I know we can hear it. Yeah. What did you say? Sage.
That's 608.
Get mad at you, bro.
Oh, he's mad.
I didn't
think
say
I don't remember saying
I didn't say no.
I told him.
Why you just text me?
Check 6.
I didn't say nothing.
Maybe talk about the Bears
Bro,
game.
I'm surprised he
When I was
understood you.
playing.
No.
Showdown.
I didn't say nothing. I was like, but some of them, you know, he's wrong. Not even all of them. They just, I know what to do.
Yeah, of course. Did it for you, really.
Appreciate you.
Tell him I'm drunk. I don't know why.
Not bad.
tight and lovely. I mean, that should be a flag against the Eagles. I can't even look at this.
And rattle is on. 100 become. Fold and 1. Fold 2. Raise 303. Fold 4. Fold 6.
Oh, that's Eckler.
Yeah, dude, he goes forever after contact.
Damn.
That's crazy. He's a tiny guy.
Yeah.
But he's big.
Raise 1,408. Fold 9.
Brian Robinson's in, right?
They didn't say he's.
Yeah, he's
He was in last place by cap.
All in. All in at 3. Good.
He gets all their 5 yards and end touches.
Of course. Yeah, he's like the bowling.
He's definitely a touchdown defender.
If they get it on, if they get it near the 10 or something, they're.
That's a good analogy for Eckler.
Yeah. No, not Eckler. Brian Robinson.
I mean, look at him right now.
How about that?
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
That was just a great run by Brian Robinson.
Yeah.
Well, he ran forever.
Touchdown.
No way.
Should be a
That will
touchdown.
be. That will be. They're gonna give it to him.
I think
George,
No, I think
Maybe unless his knee was down on 2 or
Yeah.
something.
George is gonna smoke my
And
ass.
start. Start on 100 to call. Fold 2.
First and goal.
Raise 303. Fold 4. Fold 6. Fold 7. Fold 8.
And he's
And he's in.
How much time does that say?
8? Yeah.
328.
Fold 9.
See, that's the thing. If
Yes.
the Eagles score in this next drive, like it'd be more than it overstarted the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's, NFL over is
Yeah.
gonna just like go the other way real fast.
Yeah, real fast. Defense will start letting up, and the offense kicks in.
He just backed on him.
Line red.
Line red.
I got McCaffrey on my main league.
Oh, yeah.
Just came back last week, and I was so excited to have McCaffrey back.
Yeah, he's
My
good.
projections were like 60-40 before the start of the game,
300
but he had Burrow
Fold
and
4.
Chase last week.
I mean, he went for like
I
2
lost,
snaps.
bro. I lost so bad. I put up like 150 and got
3
smoked.
touchdowns,
Fold
270.
7. Fold 8. Yeah, bro, and Chase, I think we're like 100.
You can never
Yeah.
fold that.
Yeah,
You
that
can
was on
never fold
Thursday
that.
too, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, so
Let me
like,
see. That was a bottle here. If I have a good head.
All in at 2.
Now that's cool, huh?
2?
Come on.
Too good?
Not good enough.
Box slip.
Not for the 10K. I'm motherfucker.
I had to say, man, so you were really drunk. Hey, these 3 all fall.
He was very dangerous spot. Alright. Our first call was good.
Yeah, it was.
Well, that's a
It was something close.
It was
good,
like key.
good answer to your question, 904 Fishing. We just saw a man jam 12K over a $300 raise with 3 deuce offsuit.
Yeah, man, my first call was
Game
good.
is good.
I'm gonna try them more time.
How do you pick
I'm gonna
Brian
try
Robinson
next time.
as your captain?
Oh my god.
That was as good as it gets.
I like
Yeah, that was
that.
good.
Yeah,
I-
there
I
you go.
love- I
I
love
love
Brown.
the tournament. I loved it.
I mean, Brown's still doing good.
Any
Yeah, I
2
know.
cards.
And I have Brown.
I
But
love
it's so
that.
expensive. Exactly. I don't have Robinson.
Yeah.
Fold 4.
So you have my guy. I don't have your guy. Him getting a touchdown is great.
It's 307. Fold 8. Calls in the 9. Raises 1,500 into 1. Fold 2 and 3.
Lee, yours is coming now.
All right.
George here. 3 betting
But the first call is really good.
super light with the ace-9 offsuit.
I don't have ace.
Yeah, there's a lot of good
No, I don't have ace. If I have an ace 2 or something like that, I
And
call.
here we go with the Roadhouse Classic, the tank, and
Ace 2, I call.
put in an extra bet.
4,000.
I wouldn't say he overly tanks, but he is thoughtful.
He took about as long as he usually takes the 3 bets, so I don't mind it there.
Yeah, I would say it's also consistent with the time.
Put you on tilt.
If I have an ace,
That's your Alan Cunningham trick, right? Count to 7 no matter what.
right? Uh-huh. And he used like 3 minutes of time bank before calling with an ace. Just one
You had
ace.
what, Jack 7 or something?
Yeah. I lost, obviously. We were in at one time, I
You
think.
was, that put Cam on tilt. You took all that time, you strapped to 1,000 outrageous. You had an ace?
12 points.
Yeah, you got time. Put in 1,000 blind and fold just 6 more with an ace.
Yeah, you would never, right?
It never happened to me.
Yeah, you can never.
If I put 1,000 there, I have an ace, I go for it.
Well,
I'll try to go for it with 10K.
He called.
Fuck, I don't have an ace.
I wish you did.
100 in the
I
way.
don't have ace. I would have not there.
Fold 3. Fold 4. It's
Damn, fuck. Wasn't that be the eagle?
check and check.
Wasn't that be the eagle, you know?
You got money on it, bro?
Not 2 check.
6s. Good.
Guys, you want to move wide?
They won't. I'll let them make their call.
Yeah. Here.
Sure.
Yeah, it is.
Think you like all the weird stuff with the sushi
Oh.
order?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, where is that?
I got it. He's right. He's
I
right.
saw some squid and stuff.
I just got some nigiri. I just got my own nigiri.
Oh, technically.
Yeah.
I don't really like all the really fishy stuff.
But
But
308.
not really. No.
I love fish and rice.
Wait,
Were you there
1,009.
for
Fold
the
1.
sushi
Fold
story?
2. Fold 3.
What's the sushi story?
Fold 4.
When I ordered the sushi at the game?
Last night?
No,
13 nights ago?
it was like a month ago.
Oh. Maybe not.
I'll tell it in a second.
Okay, yeah.
Call.
Yeah, maybe not.
904 Fishing. The 12 Days of Christmas at Best Bet will start
Get him.
December 12th.
More money for Piero.
Just under a month away.
Yep. Trying to figure out what day of the week December 12th is. November's 30 days, right?
So Thursday.
Yeah. So probably from 2 p.m. to midnight, $1,200 high hands every hour.
I didn't think so. I know.
You think you got paid that?
Going up from there.
I was just wondering.
Just like
2,100, 500 bounty.
just
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Out here, Ben betting for value.
He's standing there.
it's possible.
See if JK wants to look him up with second pair.
And if I were a betting man, I would imagine the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or maybe the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, the final 3 days, the 21st to the 23rd, will probably be shared room promos between all 3 rooms. The last 4 will.
Everybody else okay? Great.
So definitely plenty of chances to
I'm so glad I
win a lot of high hand money. Oh, JK check raises.
Ben having a great opportunity to win some money here.
This is not the most comfortable spot.
I haven't been playing that great the last couple of years.
This is early position versus hijack 3-bet pre. Reasonable potential for JK to have an ace queen, even maybe a set of queens.
Maybe even ace-4 suited.
Totally had.
Ace-4 suited would be good for Ben.
Yeah.
It's not the most comfortable
Like that,
thing,
we were playing that great.
because as I've said in a couple hands before, these 3 Broadway boards, it's so hard for people to try to get out of line on them.
I think Eagles are about to get the ball back.
Wait, you think
Even
so?
when you know your opponent can't have super strong hands or like a ton of them, it's still hard to make that bluff. This instance, Ben does have the turn 2 pair.
They hit the kicker?
Roughing the pass? No. Blocking it back, that doesn't bring it.
Yeah, that doesn't bring it back.
I just thought because the fucking overrun.
Safe river.
47. That's
What?
like 2 points.
Let me know if you live bet it.
No, I'm not like that.
If you think about ace jack among all of Ben's hands, how many better hands Ben can have.
JK going for it.
Ben can have better hands like ace queen or set of aces, queens, or jacks very easily. Maybe even a sneaky king 10 suited every now and then. So ace jack isn't really up there in his range. Does call, wow.
Good.
Can't bluff purple Ben.
One of the first few trouble spots for JK all night. It's been smooth sailing.
Whatever you do, don't tell Todd how good the seat's doing right now.
You know he's in the heater.
I'm sure he'll hear in some form or another.
Right before
Ron just said that. Ron just.
Like JK's gonna pay some of this out of pocket.
One more buy.
Yeah, we'll just stack it off to an even amount.
Rather than having to move chips back and forth.
Pretty common practice here.
You guys do it. Go
Would have been 96.
But if, let's say Ben was holding ace king there, or maybe ace 10, that would have been a very tough spot.
I was like,
I would consider ace jack tough too. It doesn't really beat any value hands.
That's it. I was just trying to get under his skin. I didn't know who he was.
he was scared.
I thought, from bad read, I thought he was just this guy folding every hand. I'm like,
He's like a normal person.
yeah, never would have done. But he was playing so tight. I just wanted to get under his skin.
Get right. Fold 9.
I know. I understand now. Yeah, I understand now. I got it. I'm glad he didn't do anything to kick me out or some shit. Like banned for life from best bet.
He could.
I know, he can.
Yes, he could.
He definitely could.
4 players.
All right. I always the last person to get the throw with. All right. I got you.
Oh, sushi story. So, I'm at the game. It's like Todd's there. Like everyone's there. I don't know why you weren't there. I might have left early.
I don't think so. I haven't left early. Just up to the other.
Probably just went there.
Yeah.
And so the waitress comes out. I'm pretty hungry. I'm like, I'm gonna get some sushi. So.
Oh, I remember. We got every sushi.
So I look at the menu.
Yeah. I was there.
And they have something called like the sushi deluxe.
Yeah.
And it comes with a California roll.
Yeah.
And then 7 pieces of assorted sashimi. And I tell the waitress, hey, just give me all pumpkins. That'll be great. Thank you. No, Bear Game's not on.
I helped you eat some of it.
Yeah, it's 221.
I helped you eat some of it. I remember. But yeah.
Yeah, and so I tell the waitress, can I get the sushi deluxe, but I want all tuna. All sashimi to be tuna. And she goes, okay, yeah. Hour and a half later, she comes back with 5 boxes of food. She thought I wanted 2 of every single piece of sashimi that they had.
Oh my god.
So we had like, it was like $100 worth of sushi. And we were just passing it around to because I only eat like the tuna.
Yeah.
Maybe the salmon.
I was eating some of like.
Yeah, and so everyone got some piece of sushi.
Yeah. 6 play flop here. Nicky flopped it top. Does win the pot with no resistance.
That's so funny, bro.
There's no amount of ginger is going to take that taste out.
Yeah, Lee was open-ended, but he let it go with all the players behind.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Nobody else had anything to stick around with.
I get it though. Tuna sounds like 2. You know, like 2 of all sashimi. But still, it's like you would think to ask, like, hey, this is what you meant, right? Like before you put it in. That's kind of a crazy order.
How do you ring that up?
He's like, damn, he doesn't like that fat. But like, I guess.
Did he
he's
really
hungry.
just say 2 of everything?
Yeah.
Straight up to 100. Raise 300.
She probably heard me, right? She's just trying to get that bag.
He's like, okay, tip out to be fat.
All right, fat tip incoming.